That's disgusting.
The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by
When?
On It for all your supplement needs. Listen, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for On It. Between the Shroom Tech and the Hemp Force Protein, I live off that shit. Go to onit.com right now and press in.
Church.
Boom. Get 10% off your order. And don't forget Alpha Brain. You got 100% money back guarantee, and they don't even want the product back. Number 2, ever since we started this podcast, every week some fucking body calls me and tortures me about who's going to win this weekend. Is it the Cowboys? Is it the fucking
Cowboys came through.
Cowboys? Is it the Patriots? It's always some story. Well, let me tell you this. Where you're betting is just as important on who you're betting on. So that's why I always tell people to go with mybookie.ag. Join now, today, and MyBookie will match your deposit up to 100% bonus of your first deposit up to $1,000. That means you deposit, they double it, and there you go. Use promo code CHURCH, CHURCH, to activate the offer.
Here's the lock.
Visit MyBookie AG today and use promo code CHURCH today. You play, you win, you get paid.
If you get a home underdog by more than 7 points, 7.5 or more, at home, that's the lock. You'll win 4 out of 5 times on that.
That's what they told Lee. Hit
home
the
underdog.
Music, all right?
That's disgusting.
The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by
When?
On It for all your supplement needs. Listen, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for On It. Between the Shroom Tech and the Hemp Force Protein, I live off that shit. Go to onit.com right now and press in.
Church.
Boom. Get 10% off your order. And don't forget Alpha Brain. You got 100% money back guarantee, and they don't even want the product back. Number 2, ever since we started this podcast, every week some fucking body calls me and tortures me about who's going to win this weekend. Is it the Cowboys? Is it the fucking
Cowboys came through.
Cowboys? Is it the Patriots? It's always some story. Well, let me tell you this. Where you're betting is just as important on who you're betting on. So that's why I always tell people to go with mybookie.ag. Join now, today, and MyBookie will match your deposit up to 100% bonus of your first deposit up to $1,000. That means you deposit, they double it, and there you go. Use promo code CHURCH, CHURCH, to activate the offer.
Here's the lock.
Visit MyBookie AG today and use promo code CHURCH today. You play, you win, you get paid.
If you get a home underdog by more than 7 points, 7.5 or more, at home, that's the lock. You'll win 4 out of 5 times on that.
That's what they told Lee. Hit
home
the
underdog.
Music, all right? Fucking home underdog. Oh, shit. It's Wednesday, cocksuckers. The 13th of September.
Play the guitars. I remember this video.
Crank this motherfucker up, dog.
Oh, they were so hot.
Oh, shit. It's Joey Diaz with the 2 wise men.
Oh.
The other one got shot.
Dude, this guy's so cool.
You can't leave. Oh, you can't eat. Oh, shit. Is all you need. Oh, shit. Here we go,
Robert
cocksuckers.
Palmer's so fucking cool.
Go, Lee. Here you go. Do the wiggle, cocksucker. 20 to life, no parole. The Church of What's Happening Now with 2 of my favorite people in the world, Mr. Ari Shaffir and Mr. Lee Syatt. What the fuck were you talking about, Lux?
Sleepaway camp.
When that song came out.
Jerking off, finding quiet moments when everyone else is out at archery to fucking whip out a jerk off to one of those women.
75?
74.
74, so you were 11.
Maybe. What year was it?
85, 86.
Yeah, 11. Okay, yeah. And then just fucking...
You were banging it out
so
when you
hot,
were 11.
so
you
hot.
filthy little cocksucker at summer camp, coming on people's heads and shit.
It was hot.
And a lot of kids didn't know what you were doing at 11. I wasn't whacking off at that age.
I'm scratching it.
But people were talking about sex and shit. I didn't know what the fuck. You tried to make believe like you knew what they were saying. You giggle along. But you didn't know what the fuck what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like you giggle, you suck the pussy, and then you had to go home and find out what pussy was and shit. Ask somebody fucking older than you. What's going on, Lisa? You look a little disturbed.
No, my camp counselor was the first time I saw like an actual porn magazine.
From him?
Yeah, and I took.
Wow.
He had a whole locker in the cabin with it, and I took literally one page home. It had 4 signs. I took one page home and hid it under the mattress, and my mom found it. And
I jerk off in the class. Thank God I never wore underwear. You could just cup your dick. And
Didn't have underwear when you were little?
Fuck no. I stopped when I was like in the 8th grade. What a waste.
you stopped what?
Wearing underwear.
Oh, Jesus.
What a waste. What do you mean? Where did the
I
drips
didn't
go?
like it. I didn't like it.
What about your last drips?
They would go into the jeans, and the jeans smelled like a fucking billy goat. I don't know. There were summers I'd take off my pants, and my pants smelled so fucking bad. I remember going to an AC/DC concert. In fact, yesterday I'm sitting at the fucking coffee shop writing, and this kid walks in, and I can't see without my glasses. And he walks to the counter, and I look at his shirt, and this is Back in Black, 1980 tour, and on the back had all the cities. And the kid I was sitting with, I go, yo, hey, can you do me a favor? Come here for a second. I go to my friend. July 31st, Spectrum, Philadelphia. August 1st, New York City, Paladium. I go, look at this shirt. He goes, you're fucking dead on. I go, how do you remember? I go, I went to that fucking concert at the Paladium. That was
Back in Black tour? AC/DC?
the second night of the tour.
Who opened?
Def Leppard.
Wow.
Def Leppard with the High and Dry tour. Unbelievable. Right there at the Palladium.
Wow.
Right, I heard that it's dorms now at NYU.
No way.
They made it into dorms for NYU. The Palladium was like fucking an institution.
Yeah.
In the 50s and 60s. That's where all the Jewish men went on the weekends to hit on the Puerto Rican chicks. If you looked at anything from the Palladium, or what's the place that...
Where's the Paladium?
The Palladium was on downtown somewhere, if you want to look it up, the old Palladium. But you know where else Jews hung out at? Remember the place where Henry Hill takes the chick?
Yeah.
The Spanish club on the Upper West Side?
Oh, yeah.
That was another big... They come in from Long Island, the Jews, and pick up on the Puerto Rican chicks and cheat on their wives and shit. And eat pork chops and shit.
What happens in Manhattan stays in Manhattan.
The East 14th between Irving Place and 3rd.
Oh, that's right by me.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Wait, that's where Webster Hall is then. Is that Webster
Right
Hall?
around there, right
no,
around.
no, East 14th. No.
That place, the Palladium, I saw Judas Priest
Yeah,
there
it's gone.
5
That is
nights in a
dorms
row.
now.
Yeah,
I
you're
saw
right.
Ozzy Osbourne there. I saw James Brown there. I saw U2 there. I think I saw Nazareth there.
Wow.
I saw a bunch of fucking bands in there as a kid. Then they turned it into Club MTV.
Oh.
Club MTV was a dance show on MTV that came on at 3 o'clock. Bunch of fucking kids from the city. It was like Soul Train without the black people. Just a bunch of like little white kids from the fucking Upper West Side dancing, doing the fucking robot and whatnot. It was crazy. That was a hot little part of town, man. I remember years ago, like in the 80s, early 80s, and, you know, all those places where you guys live at now were just dumps. That's where you went to get heroin, you know, but the hot clubs would open up there because nobody would think of going down there, you know, so all the hot clubs. And I don't know, I went to this club down there one time on the Lower East Side, but a few blocks away they had Italian-style Chinese food.
What? They have Italian too?
This was then. This is 84. This was a restaurant. I don't know the name. It was popular at the time. And I went there. That place always had like cool little spots since I was a kid. You know, Delancey Street. Do you know where that is now?
Delancey Street?
Yeah. How close are you to it?
I walked there.
Is it still very Yiddish, very Hasidic Jewish?
Ooh, Delancey. I feel like it's almost Chinatown-ish.
Yeah, they changed it all up. When I was a kid, Delancey Street was all...
no, that's not really that Yiddish. Maybe it's some...
It was all fucking Hasidic Jews, and they sold stuff. So if you wanted to get sneakers, like good sneakers, a good deal, like nobody else negotiated with J and Converse. But Delancey Street, they negotiated with you. But
you could give them not the actual store price.
Yeah, you could go in there and go, how about $22.50? And they go, fuck you, 24. Everybody got, come on, 23. But they had a rule that if you were the first customer of the day, they had to do business with you. So
really?
That was always our goal. We should always
Jewish superstition?
Yeah, like Hasidic Jewish superstition and stuff. Chinese have the same thing. If you walk in there first as a customer, they have to do business with you. It just sets the tone for the rest of the day. So I would go in there and get like in those days, I would buy.
How much would you lowball them? Would it be like $5?
What happened was when limousines for the feet came out, they were like they were like a movie theater. They were like a ticket. No, you couldn't get them anymore. So Jersey ran out of them. So me and my friends were hip to this.
Yeah.
So we go to Delancey Street, knock off $2, tack on a fin, and hey, when you're in the 8th grade, $7 is $7
Huge.
$7 was a pair of Coach Cons. Coach Cons were the ones that weren't Converse, not Chuck Taylors. They're the ones if your mother didn't have the $4. Because Chuck Taylors were always $7.99. No, Chuck Taylors.
$7.99.
Chuck Taylors were $11.99.
They're like 35 now. Easy 35. Sometimes 45. And if you want the good soles,
when I came from Cuba,
65.
Chuck Taylors were $10.95, and Coach Cons.
What are Coach Cons?
Coach Cons were the ones underneath them.
Under less than Chuck Taylors?
Less than Chuck Taylors.
What are Coach Cons?
And they had stars on the bottom of your sneaker.
Underneath.
So instead of tread, they
sole.
had stars. Yeah. So you had Coach Cons, you have PF Flyers, and you had Keds. And you had Keds. Keds was the big fucking shoe. But Converse was beating the fuck out of them. Chuck Taylor was fucking people up for years.
They had that song.
Yeah. Chuck Taylors were fucking people up for years. There was nothing like a pair of white Chuck Taylors. And people now would complain about Chuck Taylors because they would say that there's not enough support in them.
Yeah, I have white feet. I can never have
I
Chuck
grew up
Taylors.
in Chuck Taylors.
They got the better ones now with the better soles.
They toughened you up. But you can order them online and make them however you want them. Whatever color,
Converse
whatever
All-Stars.
bottom, yeah.
Chuck Taylor's originals. Those aren't even owned by Converse anymore. I think Reebok owns it. And I think Nike had them before. And people eventually just sell it off and someone else is like, I'll buy it from you because it's always going to make some money. Because everyone wants some fucking
Turn on
Chucks.
Julius Erving limousines for the feet. So then everybody had Chuck
Pro Kids commercial.
Everybody had Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
Everybody had Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor.
I wore
was
this in basketball in high school in games.
And then when fucking Julius Erving went over to the Sixers, the Converse paid him. The Sixers gave him $6 million, but Converse gave him like another $3 million, and they devised a shoe around him. He was the first guy that had the shoe around him.
Oh.
So this was the first shoe that came from that. These shoes were sold out. The kink to these shoes were when you bought them, if you opened up the box real quick because there was a pass in there for
what? Do those things move now? They do a little like
yeah, right there.
That's crazy.
1981 shoe commercial. See if that's it.
Video's unavailable.
No, it's available.
It's good. It's good.
Home to my Converse All-Star basketball shoes. You're the greatest, and that's no jive. You're standard equipment on the B Street 5. As I fly through the air doing my famous slam dunk, I'm flying first class, and that ain't no bunk. My shoes will be wearing the Converse name till they bronze my feet for the Hall of Fame. Converse All-Stars, limousines for the feet.
How's that for you?
Oh my gosh.
How's that for you?
No, those background guys are hilarious.
Look at those now.
Overreacting. Converse History Part 1. Ooh, Dr. J and Bird.
Yeah, click it.
Oh, you want to watch that one? Okay.
Yeah, watch this.
Dr.
See, that's
J
when
and
all
Bird.
that
This
shit
is gonna be
started.
good. I had those weapons, those worthy weapons. I had those a couple times. They cut up your feet though, but yeah, those.
Right there.
The weapons.
But I had those way, but I had those when they were there. Those were the ones.
Oh.
Converse was the shoe from my childhood, all the way through.
Now there's a scale by Bird.
Oh, I remember that
Look at this. Oh, shit.
Associated since 1974, better than 30 years, and it's been a happy experience.
Look at that shit, huh?
Every time I step out on the floor, it's important that I go out there and I represent, the history of Converse.
In 1908, Marquis Converse founded the Converse Rubber Shoe Company in Malden, Massachusetts.
Look at this shit.
To manufacture winterized rubber
Everything in
footwear.
Boston.
Moving to satisfy a growing need in the U.S. for basketball shoes,
those
Converse
boots.
created the All-Star in 1917. Shortly thereafter, a young man approached the company with some fresh new ideas, and history would soon be made.
Chuck Taylor joined the company in 1921, and he walked into a sales office in Chicago with really a set of ideas on how he thought that shoe could perform better. One of them was the famous patch, which is on the inside ankle of the shoe. He wanted to protect players' ankles, so that actually used to be a sewn-on leather patch. Well, Marquis Converse, the founder of the company, was so impressed what he'd done to improve the product, and that he put Chuck's name on the product in 1923. From that day on, Chuck sort of became the ambassador of basketball in America. You know, he's kind of a Johnny Appleseed of basketball.
Other shoes by other companies existed on the market. The All-Star was a true phenomenon. Outfitting teams from coast to coast, the Chuck Taylor All-Star was the shoe for decades. Although in retrospect, they may not have been the most comfortable for the newly developing fast break style of basketball.
We have to remember that all the shoes in those days
The fucking
were
Bob
ugly and
Cousy,
uncomfortable.
that bad motherfucker.
Black canvas high tops. Now that I look back on it, since they were the only option we had, hey, that's what we wore.
Still the leader in basketball shoe sales, the Chuck Taylor was joined in popularity by the Jack Purcell model. First produced for tennis and badminton in the 1930s.
Yeah, they brought that back.
Named for the top badminton champion of the era,
What?
the Jack Purcell brand soon became the
Oh my
These are the kind of sports stars they had before they had
The
integration.
badminton hero?
The brand received
That's
a big
what-
lift when photos of James Dean relaxing in the low-cut canvas shoe were released, with Dean looking slightly cooler in Jack Purcell's than in his high school Chuck Taylor All-Stars. Back on the hardwood, Converse continued to dominate the basketball landscape. Chuck Taylor spread the Converse word through countless basketball
all white
camps.
players.
The Converse
Nah, Bernard
basketball
King.
yearbook profiled
Oh, yeah.
high
Bill
school
Russell.
and
No, I mean
college
the one that's
teams
showing
from
back
around
then.
the country.
Oh,
For his
yeah, you couldn't
contributions
put
to the
fucking-
game, Chuck Taylor was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in
Hell yeah, Chuck Taylor.
1968, the same induction class as Red Auerbach.
Well
A tour
deserved.
of the hall finds dozens of examples of Converse influence throughout the history of the sport, from college, the NBA, and even overseas.
All the greats were wearing them. Everybody from Bob Cousy, of course, Bill Russell got all his rings wearing them, and everybody wore that shoe.
Look at that
If
motherfucker.
it wasn't official, it was certainly the
Havlicek.
unofficial shoe of the NBA for so much time.
With the introduction of leather basketball shoes in the late 60s, the Chuck Taylor All-Star slowly
shit.
faded in the athletic realm, although its
But
popularity
he wore
began to
Pumas.
grow
He
in the
switched
casual
over to
Who?
Puma.
Who went to Puma?
becoming a
Clyde.
fashion staple of the counterculture.
Because
Clyde,
Clyde,
Other
Puma
models replaced the
developed the
canvas Chuck
Clyde.
Taylor on the court, and Converse's reach expanded beyond basketball. They also had success in the sports of tennis,
All right.
baseball,
I killed this dog.
football, softball.
Yeah, I didn't know Converse been around that fucking long.
That's a long time. Chuck Taylor, I never
Look
really
at
knew who he
Julius.
was.
Julius took it to the next fucking level with the limousines for the feet. That's what those were. Those were leather shoes. And then they started adding the color to it and the fucking glitter. But besides that, they're the original limousines for the feet.
I
Look
love
at
how they
Julius.
thought a patch would
Jesus
protect people's
Christ.
ankles.
Did you see that, dog?
No.
Oh my god, look at those legs. Look how long those fucking legs are on the stripes.
Watch, they're going to show the commercial. You're going to die. Look at that.
His influence and
I think it's showing a commercial. It's a 7-minute video.
The fuck? Look at this. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Right in his
Look
face.
at, look at that was Billy Polk.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, that he did that to a bunch of
It's an
fucking
intentional disrespect there.
people. And then Michael,
Fuck, he went high.
and then Michael Jordan took it from there. You can turn this off now. No, Julius Erving would do some nasty fucking things to you. When we were on the Rogan podcast a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
I told him to put on Julius Erving's top 10 dunks.
Dude, that behind the backboard, that had to be in there, even though it wasn't a dunk. Going around behind the backboard, reaching back in,
And just
flipping it
tapping
back
it.
up.
That was against the Lakers.
Wow.
He was a Laker killer back in the days. He
Put
used to
that
just-
one on.
If you watch,
It was
just go to
crazy.
the top 10 dunks by Julius Erving. There is a dunk on here
Yeah.
that nobody ever talks about that I think is one of the greatest dunks of all time.
What?
And I saw it live.
What?
He in the against the Portland Trail Blazers, the finals when they lost on 6 games. In Game 6, they were losing like by 11, and they were kind of iffy. And Julius Erving wanted to make a statement, and he took the ball and he drove it. And he slammed it in Bill Walton's face. Like Bill Walton was the big thing then. He just slammed. And I'll show it to you that you see Bill Walton calling for an offensive foul. Okay, put the music on.
Go.
Man, I can't believe that.
Okay, that's.
I've never seen one like it.
He's never seen it behind the
Watch
back
this
dunk.
one. That's the one you're talking about.
No,
Oh
that's
my
not
God.
the one I'm talking about.
Look at this one. This
Wow.
one's beautiful. Boom.
Right
first
around
step.
Kareem. Palming the ball. Get the fuck out
He
of
had
there.
that first step, man.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, shit.
Wow. Oh, that's Detroit, who was not going to let him score ever.
He is such an exciting
Get Lakers again. Always kill the Lakers. Look at him.
God, he jumped high.
Julius Erving. Look at that move behind the back.
Yeah, you're right. The first step he would take by
his first
people.
step. When
He went around the back to taunt that guy's face, and then dunked.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
That's against fucking.
When he palms that basketball,
Collins.
there's no getting it out of his hand.
Jesus, that's against the Phoenix Suns. And that was Walter Davis and the Cokeheads.
Look at those two giants next to him. They just
Look at
went
them.
right
You know
through
how
him.
good you have to be to slam that way. What? Here we go. Here we go against Portland. Watch Bill Walton.
1, 2,
Watch.
3.
Bam! Look at Bill Walton calling for the offensive. Watch. Bill Walton comes up. Look at him. Watch.
Yeah, get no
Watch.
offensive.
Watch Bill Walton calling for the offensive.
Oh, what a fucking punk! You ain't
And this is
getting no offensive
another
call
one
on that.
against
You
fucking.
ready to jump into him?
Look at this one. That's in the same game too. Look at
Oh!
That's against Bobby Gross. No, he didn't fuck around, dog.
God,
Look at this
damn
one.
it.
I had this game, getting 1 point and all.
Oh,
and I
he
was at the
windmills
game.
it. He windmills
I was
it in his face. Were you really?
I was at that game. I was getting a point at home. Look at this. That's when you knew they were gonna win it that year.
Look up Dr. J around the backboard. Wow. Yeah, he was explosive in that first step. He would just shake you and go.
He would
right
hold
down.
that ball on his right hip or his left hip, depending on where he was standing. And he would take that first step and juke you and then bring it back.
Once
And
he got a hold of it, he would just palm it.
And while you were going back with him, he would take off. He had it perfectly timed.
It's 89-84.
There you go.
What the? Let it play. Are they gonna play it super slow motion?
I guess.
Is that what they're doing right now?
Look at that one hand.
Are you doing that, or are they doing it?
They're doing that.
Oh.
Look at this. Up.
Who's that in the middle?
Jabbar.
The
Thinking
his.
about it.
Oh,
Look at-
Lakers. He goes up, but he's behind the backboard by a long way.
Yes.
And
His
then
head's
down.
almost going to hit it. He ducks his
Yes,
head.
he ducks his head, and now he's going backwards.
Yes.
Even
yes.
his head's backwards.
This is brilliant.
And he just reaches out.
This is brilliant. And you see that white dude over there with the Sixers shirt on?
Yeah.
Number 24, Bobby Jones. That guy was a fucking defensive savage.
Wow. That's crazy.
Look at he was white
In a
and he was
playoff
jumping
game,
over
5-point game.
and he was jumping over Kareem. That dude, Bobby Jones, was a white dude that was a fucking tremendous fucking defensive player.
Okay, here's the best duck I ever remember being at. I don't know if it'll be there. Dr. J. I'm sorry, Jerry Stackhouse, University of Maryland.
Against who?
Throwing down against University of Maryland. And he caught an alley-oop pass that and everybody was like, "Oh, that's just a bad pass." And then he just went up so high to get it and threw it down so hard. If it's like I remember it,
One
man.
of the best dunks I ever seen besides Julius Erving was Michael Jordan in college against like Wake Forest on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
When he called the clear one and he just went down and fucking annihilated that guard. I love dunks. I fucking love
They're
them.
great.
They're hacky.
They make everybody go
But
crazy.
they're 100% percentage.
Why are they hacky?
Dunks?
Yeah.
No, they're not hacky.
Was it 95 maybe, Ari, for Jerry Stackhouse?
Yeah. It very well might have been. Is it just one dunk? No, not the whole game.
No, I know.
That's an hour and a half.
Oh.
I keep hearing music.
Yeah, someone's playing a recorder or something.
Jerry, I know, it's crazy. Wait, put dunk on that too, in the search.
Wait. Oh.
It's like something with an organ or something like that, like a fucking tutor or whatever.
Yeah, someone's playing
Sounds
the recorder.
like a fucking immigrant dunk. Music.
Yeah, I think we'd have to find the whole game. Okay.
Go down some. Let me just see. Oh, that's YouTube. Damn it. All right, I don't know where it is. I'd love to see it again though.
Even for someone who could never play I didn't even know the rules of basketball as a kid. The dunks were the best part.
The best part. They would showtime more back then too. They would go for it. They'd give the fans a little something. Right? They wouldn't just go in and just dunk it. They would like, hey, I'm going to fucking windmill here. It wasn't called showboating. It was fucking showboating. People enjoyed it. Like, yeah, showboat. We're all fucking fans. Do a crazy dunk.
What happened was...
And then they just start having respect.
The NBA and the ABA were opposite scenes. And then all of a sudden, the ABA went into like this dunk mode.
Yeah.
They had George Gervin and Julius Erving and Marvin Bad News Barnes. They went into this fucking other type of mode.
Entertainment.
And then the NBA ticket sales started going down. Like, there's a whole story.
The ABA ticket sales started going
down?
No,
NBA ticket sales started going down. ABA ticket sales were always bad in different cities and shit. But they were talking about how, at one point with the NBA, it got so chuck and jive, as they want to call it. It got too black.
Yeah.
You know, let's be honest with what the word was. It got too black and white sale. That's when you watch that Bird against Celtics. Remember a couple weeks ago they had that series, Celtics against the Lakers on ESPN. It was a whole week-long thing. That's why Larry Bird was so important, because the league was, the sales were low. White people weren't going to games.
Yeah.
So that's why Larry Bird was so much. You know, you guys were really young when Larry Bird came on the scene. It was like Bruce Lee. It was like Bruce Lee, guys. And you cheered for this fucking ugly-looking white dude. They were 9-0. Indiana State was 9-0. And I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're Division II or 3, but they wouldn't get on TV.
Yeah.
And everybody kept talking about this white dude, 30 points a game, averaging 33 points a game, or 31 in college, leading the nation in scoring. That team is 9-0. They wouldn't fucking show Indiana State. And finally, by the 11th game, they showed Indiana State, and Larry Bird put on a clinic in front of the country, and that was it after that. Every Sunday, we don't give a fuck if UCLA is playing USC, if ACC game. You know, the ACC's a popular fucking Maryland, North Carolina.
Maryland's gone.
Yeah, that's always been my favorite, one of my favorite. That and the Big East.
Yeah, those two are the
those
great
two
ones.
are
For basketball, for college
all
basketball.
about.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
They were, it was just a fucking, so when Bird came up, it was such a big deal because he was going to put asses in seats again. You know, he went away from the dunk. He was popping 30 fucking footers. So he went back to the game. So that's why it was so important. And then they developed a rivalry with Larry Brown, with Magic Johnson.
Did you guys watch Reggie Miller play? Because I love three-pointers, but everyone who shoots them from whenever I'm watching seems to miss like 7 out of 10. So it gets annoying because they keep missing them. But Reggie Miller, he's the best.
Look at his lifetime stats. He was fire. He would if he got an inch, he was the Steph Curry. There was a game against the Knicks where he hit a three. The game was over. Then he hit a three, stole the inbounds pass, I think went for 2, and then the next inbound pass he like stole again and just backed up and hit a 3. It was like 8 points in 15 seconds, and then the game just changed. It was over. It was done the other way. Look up that. You remember that? When Reggie Miller was the only thing keeping the Knicks out of the playoffs.
Yeah, he was a Knick Miller, and fucking Spike Lee.
And throwing it in Spike Lee's face. Who chokes now, motherfucker?
And Spike Lee used to say shit to him, and he used to say shit back.
3-point field goal percentage, 40%, 39.5%. Yeah, Spike Lee would jump back in his face. You know who I am. You know what I can do to you.
That was his guy when I was coming up.
Those 16 seconds.
Maybe you remember him. Lee, see if there's a video for this cat named Lloyd Free. Just put Lloyd Free. When I was a kid, Lloyd Free, I thought Lloyd Free was going to be the best player in the league.
Lloyd Free.
Okay.
Legend.
Right there.
World Be Free?
Yeah, then he changed his name to World Be Free, the legend.
No
Click
way.
on that one. Click on that one, yeah. He played for the Sixers. All right, but when he came into the league, he was like Johnny Ghetto. They would only put him in way before he was world, way before this shit. When he came into the Sixers, they said he could shoot the ball. Him and Andrew
Look at him
Toney.
balding that way. That's great.
Him and Andrew Toney could shoot the ball in the dark. Watch these shots. Look how he was built to boot.
Strong.
No, this kid was a savage.
Yeah, stocky. He was like a...
But when he was with the Sixers with Julius Erving, that one season when they'd be down 13 points going into the half, and he was the sixth man.
Damn! What a nice...
Yeah. This guy was badass. He come off the bench for the Sixers.
Block him. He got
look how high the shot. Look at him.
Wow, to get it over
Bam! Yeah, no, this guy was a savage. Look at him. When he was a Sixer, he was tremendous.
With a chain on that's flopping everywhere.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
Oh, nice dish.
Look at that.
Unselfish. What? Nice spin.
Yeah, dog. This guy was
smooth.
Smooth. Then he changed his name to World Be Free. And it
was over?
Yeah, I thought he was a lot better when he was Lloyd B. Free. He was kicking white people. He didn't give a fuck. There was 2 players I thought that were phenomenal. Look at this. And he was tough. Like, he took it to your ass. If you fucked with him, if you didn't respect his defense, like if you didn't go out to play him, he would pop a 40 on you. He could pop a 40 on you, dog.
Wow, cool.
And then put another guy in.
Okay.
This was my all-time favorite. This guy used to come off the bench for the Seattle SuperSonics.
Who?
He was built like me.
Yeah.
And he'd drink on the bench. He'd have a little brown bag on the bench. And the coach would yell for him, like if they were down like 4 points, the coach would pop his head. You ready to go in? Coach, I go in, but there ain't no defense coming out of me. He was a little chubby dude. I forget what his name is now. He'd take the ball, dribble it twice, and just throw it up in the air. Bam! He'd do that 3 or 4 times. They'd be up, and he'd say, Coach, it's over.
I've tired myself out.
I got to get a beer. Come on.
Is it weird for you that, like, great teams aren't around anymore? Like, when you say, like, the Seattle SuperSonics, there's people listening to this podcast who probably never saw them play.
Yeah, they've been gone for a while now.
The Seattle SuperSonics had a great team.
Sean Kemp years were good. Sean Kemp Payton years were really good.
Yeah, but before that,
great NBA Jam team. Great NBA Jam team.
They fucking way before that they went to the finals, or maybe even won it one year with Jack Sikma and a bunch of fucking crazy dudes. I was a kid. I used to love all that shit. That was my world. Was all that basketball, you know. I still remember when the Bullets were in Washington.
Yeah.
With that one black dude that was fucking tremendous.
Haywood Workman was a great defender.
Wes
Unseld was great.
Yeah.
Wes Unseld, they said, had one of the best first steps of anyone.
And he was short and stocky.
Mm-hmm. And they had he played with Bernard King's little brother.
Albert
King. And they said Albert King had such a quick first step that he would fake you out, then go back, and then come back to the original spot, but you couldn't have even reacted to the first fake, so you're still going. So sometimes he'd fake himself into tougher defense. You know? Because, like, I put you that way.
Listen, bro.
You're supposed to try to go back, but it's like, I couldn't even see that.
Yeah. Albert King was dick compared to his brother.
Bernard King was the better one?
Put on Bernard King highlights. Let me tell you something about Bernard King, all right? And you're listening to your fucking older brother here.
Yeah.
There was Tony Soprano. There was Jackie Gleason. There was Lawrence Taylor. And this guy came in a tight third. Right there. This kid.
Bernard King. Those are cool uniforms.
Oh, my God. This guy was a nightmare when he first came out of college. Look at fucking Red on Round Ball.
That's that old man.
That's Red on Round Ball. That used to be halftime of all the NBA games. Red on Round Ball. He would teach you how to play basketball.
Really?
Light that up. Put that on louder.
Great all-around player of the New York Knicks.
Look, I get goosebumps, dog.
You're supposed to be a small forward. What are you doing playing the pivot?
6'6". Look at this motherfucker, dog. What? Brother Bernard.
Yeah, because he played inside, right?
Look at him. Boom.
Oh, my God, nice spin.
Oh, no. He had the best spin move.
I knew Bernard King as an older player.
No, Bernard King was
I knew him
one
on his
of the
way
greatest.
down.
Listen, they did a 30 for 30 on him.
Years.
They did a 30 for 30 on him recently. If he wouldn't have got hurt,
Yeah.
he's still number 8 in all-time scoring.
Oh, really?
And he got hurt 3 years, his knees. Like, this guy, he was a fucking savage. And he was the king of New York. Look at him. When he played in New York at that Garden on a Tuesday, look who he used to have to cover. He used to have to
Dr.
cover
J.
savages. Look at his face. Look at him. He was a fucking
Yeah, he was
savage,
tough,
this
right?
kid. Tough.
Yeah, I remember him there with the Bullets, a little older. He was
Look,
still
look
the
at
best player.
Look at him against Detroit, against Mark Aguirre. He didn't give up. Look at Kelly Tripucka. Look, Kelly Tripucka, that dude played for fucking Jersey, and you know how most players have 1,000 points
Damn,
in 4 years?
Physical.
Yeah, this guy was badass.
That's why he's like, you're supposed to be out in the wing. He's like, what are you doing playing the pivot?
Look at him. He didn't give a fuck. He never got the memo. Like most people get the memo, you're not supposed. He didn't give a fuck. And he took it to your ass.
He got right into your chest before he jumped, too.
Yeah, he took it to your ass. And always and won. Look at him in New York. He was just tremendous as a Knick. Bernard, look at him. He would fuck you up from anywhere. That's Artis Gilmore and Billy Poltz. Look at Brother Bernard.
This wasn't even a three-point line.
Look at Brother Bernard. Oh, shit.
There wasn't even a three-point line.
Oh, that's oh, my God.
So now he's getting older.
No, by the time he got to the Bullets, he was done, dog.
Yeah.
His knees were done. They said the night he got hurt, look at him in Tennessee. The Bernie and fucking Ernie show. Straight from fucking Brooklyn, Jack. Look at him. Wow. Straight out of fucking Brooklyn, this fucking
Bernard.
guy.
And the Nets. Damn.
Then he went to the Nets, and he got in trouble with the Nets. They caught him at a lights falling asleep with cocaine on his shirt. So they sent him to rehab in the Golden State Warriors. And while he was at the Warriors, he became the comeback player of the year. And then guess what?
What?
The Knicks came a calling for him. And that was the fucking beginning of the end.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no. That year when he got out of rehab, he went bananas. He went fucking bananas.
He went to rehab for a year?
For 6 months, 6 weeks.
Wow.
And then he went to Golden State. He won the comeback. Look at the New York City. New York City don't give it to a black dude like that ever. Look at him. He didn't give a fuck. Look at him. Bam! Look at those stockbrokers after work getting fucked up in the city.
Nope, don't defend that.
Paul Westphal. Oh my God, I forgot he was a Knick. That dude could shoot the ball. He was ambidextrous. He could pop a 30 on you with both hands, dog. You understand me? Yeah, he fucked up the Sixers. He fucked up everybody. 1 week he scored 60 points in 2 games against the Celtics and somebody else at the Garden. And that was it. Look at him. He didn't stop, dog.
Wow.
That's the Garden, dog. That's
I love
New York
looking how they're
City.
dressing in the stands.
That's New York fucking City, Ari. If you didn't get them off their feet like that on a Tuesday night, are you fucking crazy, man? Come on. You know how many Tuesday nights I went into that fucking Garden just to watch him play? There he goes, 50 points.
Jeez. Oh, every time he gets up at this point, he's just fucking hurting.
All right, here it is. Bernard looking for 50. He's got it.
I'm telling you, he had a couple of nights he was just popping 50s.
He was like, just give me the ball. I can't miss right now.
Bernard takes it to the hoop. Yes, and it counts.
Nobody could stop this motherfucker. Not Detroit.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys, you have no idea. I wouldn't fucking bullshit you guys. This is as good as it gets for a long time. He was fucking up the Celtics. He was fucking up the Sixers. He was fucking. And that dude he was hugging, right? That little brother right there, that's Ray Williams. He had a brother called Gus Williams that played for the Seattle SuperSonics. That was also a fucking, they used to call him the Wizard.
Yes, and it counts. Bernard King continues to hammer those dislocated fingers on both hands. Here's King. Yes. Here's King. Over Jordan. Yes. King with a sensational rebound.
Damn.
No, tremendous, brother. Tremendous shit. I grew up with this shit. It was that kid he played against. I remember one night, Ari Shaffir.
Yeah.
My high school was in the semifinals of the States. I was a basketball geek. Me, the coach from Ramapo, Chucky McBreen, Whitey O'Donnell, we hopped on a bus and we went out to fucking Broomfield, New Jersey to watch our high school against this white dude that was a machine. His father had been a quarterback for the Broncos.
Yeah.
And this kid, you know how most players have 1,000 points in 4 years?
Yeah.
He was doing 1,000 a year.
Really?
Oh, they said he was the next Julius Erving and he was white. I went out there, the kid's name was Kelly Tripucka.
No way.
We're sitting out in the fucking...
You saw him in high school?
Oh, my God. Listen to me. Against my high school, he scored 44 points.
Oh, wow.
He was 20 for 24 from the field.
Wow.
We beat him
What?
with a tip-in. This kid called DeVito. That was about... He had gone to like 8 different colleges. He had gone to like 8 different high schools. He was originally from North Bergen. But he went to like Union Hill, Emerson. Then he made a comeback at North Bergen. And at North Bergen, he had like 1 year eligibility left. But he was a fucking savage, called DeVito. And there was like a ball was on the rim, and he tipped it in. Our high school won. Then we had to play Camden, in fucking Camden down there. And that's when we had a coach that was in a wheelchair, Ralphie Marino.
Yeah.
And we beat Camden, and the one black kid came over and spit at his fucking face. Who spits in a guy's face in a wheelchair?
Crazy.
Fucking crazy, man.
How crazy were the stands back then? Because now, like, even the bleachers are kind of tame. My favorite video that I've ever seen is when they threw pizza at a guy's face at Fenway. That one still makes me laugh. But
when I went to old Redskins games or Bullets games, it was like, it shook. Like, it was like, this isn't sturdy. Everyone's stomping and it's going crazy, and it's like, it was not that safe.
I went to a lot of games.
Surprised they didn't all fall.
I've been to a lot of games of everything. And I'm going to tell you the loudest stadium I was ever in, how I thought there was an earthquake. But I was scared for a few minutes, but there couldn't be an earthquake there.
Yeah.
Ready for this? Monday Night Football, when fucking Joe Montana went to Kansas City, and they played against the Denver Broncos on Monday night, and I think it was Joe Montana was about to take him into the fucking... I'd never been in a place as loud as that, and there was an earthquake. There was a fucking earthquake. There was a fucking earthquake, man.
I love that.
I love that.
That's why it's so disappointing when you go to some place and they don't have like a great fan experience.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's so much fun. I don't know. Like, and then that's why I like older stadiums. I've sat in very nice seats. They got the soul
in them still.
But yeah, I like older. Like that's my one baseball regret is I wish I'd gone to the old Yankee Stadium. That would have been fun to see.
The last time I went to the old Yankee Stadium, it was 1990s. Excuse me, summer of '93, and I saw fucking crack vials on the steps.
No way.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. And I wasn't really a big Yankee Stadium guy. I was always a Shea Stadium guy because my mom was a Met fan. But I went to some fucking... Listen, man. Sports changed a lot. I mean, I remember going to a game at the Houston to watch Clemens pitch against somebody, and nobody would yell. Nobody would talk. People would say things, but amongst themselves. You really couldn't say anything aloud. I used to go to games with my mother. She used to throw chicken wings at Rusty Staub.
What?
They banned my mother from sitting on right field and made her sit on left field.
So she's going to throw fucking
chicken wings at Rusty Staub, the right fielder from the Mets, because he made an error one day. My mom lost a bet. So she never forgave that motherfucker ever again. So every time he'd run by, my mother would call him La Ruta, Puta. And she'd start yelling at him and throwing chicken wings at him. So they liked my mom, so they said, listen, you can still come to the games. Just got to sit on left field or some shit, the opposite side. But people were crazy. People yelled. People had fist fights. I went to a Jet Philly game one time in New Jersey in 1993.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this. Some dude had like a New England jacket on or something. And they kept telling him, take the jacket off. Take the jacket off. And the guy got up, thought he was cute, turned around, and went like this with his fingers, then turned back around. Ari Shaffir, he wasn't to hear. And things were being projectiled at him from everywhere, from hot dogs to sodas to beers to fucking popcorn.
Everyone's just chucking shit at him.
People were just chucking shit at him so bad that security had to come and pull him out with like umbrellas and shit. That's the shit I miss. I don't like going to... Listen, I don't like... When Lee tells me he's going to a Dodger game, in the back of my mind, I think at least I'm getting beat up. Lee goes to a Dodger game with a Boston Red Sox hat.
Depends on where I'm sitting.
And some fucking jerk-off says something to you, you know. I don't need that at a game. That's not what games were about. Right. Ever. Ever. Games were about, I don't know you, you don't know me, but you know what, man? You got a joint, let's spark it. I got one too. Yeah. And next thing you know, the whole area is pissed off. Kids, mothers with their kids are looking at us. Fuck you. Put away the marijuana. Fuck you. That's what baseball games used to be.
When your team is coming back, or when you're your team hits a home run, it's the same thing as like when the whole table gets like the dealer bus on blackjack. Like it's the same. Everyone's high fiving.
We did it.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It stinks when they lose, but it's. Like that, I don't think there's a better sport than baseball to see live. I don't know.
It's
like
so slow. Live. You can go out, have drinks.
Yeah.
You can walk around. You get some sun. It's like fucking. It's just so nice. It's such a pleasant experience.
Like right now,
nothing matters. If you're up two runs to nothing, you're like, well, we can miss this offensive. Go get some fucking something down below.
And this is the time of the year to go watch baseball.
School's back in session.
Right
still
now,
warm.
September. The nights here in Los Angeles are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Nights in New York, evenings in New York are
Look at the Yankee
gorgeous.
schedule. I want to see if I have one more weekday day game. Those weekday day games.
They're fun, brother?
Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
You get the steak sandwich there yet?
The Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, the $20 steak sandwich.
I don't think I have. Is that worth it?
Fucking
You've
delicious.
had that?
I've heard from
steak sandwich
professionals there that have said that they go there just for the steak sandwich.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll get it.
On the
I'm not
second
scared.
floor, maybe it's a Houston's, something like that.
If you think I'm scared, you're
my
wrong.
friend used to leave in the 7th inning.
To get a steak sandwich. Oh, I've seen that steak sandwich up there where we sit in the bleachers.
Yes, you have to go somewhere and get it. He says it's fucking out of this world.
Really?
And that's one thing stadium food has become, like when I was a kid.
Decent.
Hot dogs. Bro, Dodger Stadium
It was
has
all Dodger
fucking
dog
Chinese
garbage.
food.
They have Chinese food now?
Well, it's not.
Angel Stadium has Panda Express.
Right.
Fucking Memorial Stadium. No, Camden Yards. That kosher food. They had a kosher stand. Yeah, where the Orioles play.
Yeah, but didn't I eat at Boog Powell's place there? Then does
Boog's
he have like a
is right
truck
there.
outside?
Mhm, yeah.
There's a truck
Yeah.
outside, right?
Yeah.
Yes. This was 19.
Inside the gates, though.
Yeah, I had tickets to the game. I went in. I got some. It's like barbecue beef or like brisket or something.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. They get called to their fucking face turns red. I'm doing a motherfucking podcast, Jack.
Fuck
You
that.
were supposed to call me this morning
It's
anyway.
pit beef. Boog Powell's pit beef.
Pit beef. That's
Ooh,
right.
Pit beef and Baltimore's. Damn. So many places have it good. Oh, my mouth's watering.
I miss like a good fucking crab cake.
Never really had those.
You know, a crab cake type of guy from
I
Maryland.
kept kosher for too long, so I didn't.
So if you eat kosher, you can't eat crabs?
No
No
crabs.
shellfish.
It's not even the way you make it. It's just
No
crabs at all.
shellfish.
No crabs. No
But
shrimps.
What's his name? Barry fucking,
No
what's his
lobster.
name? Ate lobster?
Oh yeah, no one keeps kosher.
No, what's his name? The guy that went away that robbed everybody. That De Niro played on HBO.
Oh, recently that guy.
This
Madoff?
Ponzi scheme guy.
Yeah.
Madoff.
Freddie Madoff.
Yeah, he wasn't keeping kosher.
Yeah, no one keeps kosher.
You're also not supposed to lie and cheat people out of money. But, like, those are the bigger issues than what he's fucking putting in his throat. It's one of the 10, man.
Well, that's why I made the point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's worried about fucking putting people into homelessness. He cares too much about, like, is this permitted?
It'd be pretty funny if he was keeping kosher.
So you're just keeping kosher the whole time. It's like, no, God wants it. So you're like, what about bilking people? Well, we falls under a loophole.
So no shellfish at all.
No shellfish, no lobster.
No ham, no pork. So there's none of that.
No pork.
No cheese with meat. So there's no cheeseburgers.
Yeah, you can't mix.
Well, how the fuck do you eat 20 cheeseburgers a week?
Because I don't keep kosher.
He's making up for lost time. He orders twice the cheese. He'll let you know when he stops.
Now, what's
when he's
good
caught
that's
up.
kosher now? Like, they turned a
Nothing.
lot of food. No, you
No,
kosher.
no, you can get
Oh,
kosher
yeah.
food now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kit Kats are all kosher. All Nestle's kosher. So you're good on the candy front. Most gummies kosher. Technically, because the horse hoof is not even any kind of meat, so they're like, so it doesn't matter.
Is it really horse hoof?
Yeah, it's horse hoof.
Oh,
What's horse off?
The stuff that makes the gummy texture. They're shaving down horse. They're just like sanding it down until it's a powder and using that as the mix.
oh, nice. Okay.
So normally that wouldn't be kosher, but the Jewish board of rabbis is like, that ain't even food. You can eat horse hoof. That's not even about kosher or not. So that's allowed. You can have spaghetti and meatballs. You just can't put Parmesan cheese on there. They do have bacon bits, which are fake bacon or Fakos. You ever had those?
I had Bakos, yeah.
Bakos, yeah, which taste like bacon bits. You can put on salad. Tastes like bacon. Work around.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Absolutely not. But you can make fried chicken at home. Keep in mind, you have two parents almost every time, really taking care of you. So there's plenty of time to cook. Make me something nice, please.
But
and,
then you have
and
to
the
have,
maid.
Don't you have to have two sets of dishes? Two
Sets of dishes. You got to have meat on one side, milk on another. Now, if you're a ballin' family, you get two dishwashers. Generally, if you're poor, you have no dishwashers. You got to get separate sinks ish. You can use the same sink, but you got to use different sponges for meat dishes or milk dishes.
Now, what's a kosher chicken? Purdue?
No, nothing. You got to go to a Jewish whatever they're called.
Butcher.
Yeah. Okay. They got to be killed in a certain way.
And blessed.
Right through a hole in your thing, exactly in between two vertebrae or whatever.
there's no
something
pain.
Like that. So there's no pain. Yeah, which is now, by the way, way more inhumane than what they actually just do now. What everybody does. Before they would just beat them to death, and the Jews were like, oh, we should be better than that. But now they're just worse than. They just fucking kill them. They're done with an instant electrocution. But like, so they kill it perfectly. If they fuck up, you can have it. We can't have it anymore. They're gonna sell it wholesale to the goyim. So it's not a total loss.
Yeah, we don't waste it.
Yeah, why waste it?
Now,
and then if it is killed, then you're fine. But if it comes in contact with milk, you're fucked. Why
milk ain't kosher.
Milk is fine, just not with meat. Only fish is the universal donor. That can go with meat or milk. Fish is fine somehow. They don't believe fish are real animals. They don't have to kill those. You can just swallow them alive. No rules about it. Yeah, crazy.
I didn't know that much.
Oh yeah.
Now, what about sushi?
Sushi's allowed.
There's no you couldn't
salmon
have your Philly
sushi
roll.
Totally good. What?
No Philly roll.
No Philly roll.
Why not? Because of the cream cheese?
Yeah.
No, you can have kosher cream cheese.
No, but not with the
Philadelphia
salmon.
brand cream cheese is kosher cream cheese.
But
not with what?
Oh, with the salmon you
with
could.
With the salmon you can.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
You can have a Philly roll. You can't have
that's the
crab roll.
No,
you can't have that California roll, but you can have the imitation crab meat. That's the California roll. The imitation crab meat, right? Yeah, you could have that. You could have the salmon, the spicy salmon.
See, I didn't know fish and dairy
snapper.
were okay.
You can have that, yeah. And with the my dad makes it now.
Now what about?
Got into it.
Does meat have to be kosher?
Meat has to be kosher.
Also,
everything except fish. If it's kosher. Now pigs, they'll never be kosher. Giraffes, yes. Horses, I forget.
Now let me ask you this: where's the Jewish butcher around here?
In the valley?
Yeah,
there's a few. You can get some kishka. Dude, I made a cholent. Did I tell you that?
You did with the girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came out great. I was up here selling for the kishka because you gotta get that frozen. It came out great. We gotta make a cholent before I leave.
What's
you got a crock pot?
I think so. Gotta ask my wife. I don't know what.
Ask her. It's a 16-hour dish.
Tell him what it is.
It's like the stew. It's a Eastern European stew.
I don't think I ever had cholent.
Why?
I don't know.
Who raised you?
I guess not Eastern. They're Eastern European. I don't know why.
What's your last name?
Syatt. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That sounds a little Arabic.
No, it's Lithuanian.
Okay, that should be okay. Then you should have cholent.
I'm sure we do
stew.
Somewhere.
Beans, barley.
Okay.
Potato, just diced potatoes. All sorts of different things in different regions. Some people put chopped up wiener dogs, which is fine, whatever, for garbage. Some people put hard-boiled eggs in there. Kishka over the top, which is just intestine tubes, and they bake so good. Oh, they bake so good.
No, I think I'm too far down.
And you put water in it, and you put it in a crock pot on low or medium, I forget, for 16 hours. You do it at 6 p.m. You set it, you forget it. You come back the next day at lunch. First, maybe you get a little mixture because the steam keeps it watery. You don't let the top off too much. That's what'll dry out. But you get one for breakfast before you go to shul, because you're going to be there for a few hours. So you smell it. So you're like, let me just get a bite of this. So you quickly eat a little bit, put the top back on, and then at 11:30, 12, they take it off, and it's got this consistency, which is not wet.
Can we put shredded beef in that motherfucker?
We put also
instead of hot dogs.
We could put anything
with the potatoes.
They put brisket pieces of brisket.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
They put these ribs that have the squares on the inside, the bones, whatever those are called, and then they melt off. The bones just come out, and then the marrow goes out into the things. So you eat these you can bottom out the marrow from these bones because the meat comes off. Yeah, you can put shredded beef.
That sounds nice with some brisket in that. No, brisket is kosher, correct?
Yeah, brisket's kosher.
You get that from anywhere though, or that has to be.
Look up chilling.
You probably still have to have it be a kosher butcher.
Like if you go to this barbecue place up here in North Hollywood, and they have brisket.
Yeah,
no,
that wouldn't be kosher. No way. Okay. No way. They have to have a rabbi looking over the process or threatening to look over the process, so we can trust you that you're actually doing it right.
Now, what's the nearest holiday? The first holiday of the Jewish season is now.
Rosh Hashanah, New Year's,
which is September 24th, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I always lose track. It's earlier this year, huh?
It is.
Yeah, it's earlier this year for
the
sure.
The 20th. It starts.
September 20th.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
September 20th. So
that's
Sarah
next week.
10 days of repentance. So on Rosh Hashanah, first day of the holidays, God opens up his book. It's like Santa Claus. Let's see what you've been up to. And he makes his judgments about you. But he keeps the book open. So you got 10 days. From the first day of Rosh Hashanah, second day of Rosh Hashanah, then 7 days in between, and then the last day is Yom Kippur. That's all. There's no family get-together. At Rosh Hashanah, there's family get-together. You eat apples dipped in honey. You remember that? You do that?
Oh, yeah. That's the best part.
Apples dipped in honey, round challah instead of long one. circle challah because the year is round.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Are you a raisin challah or a plain challah person?
Dude, we would go 1 and 1 because I love raisin challah, especially with the honey. So we have for everybody. And if you want 3 out of 4 one way, but then you feel like taking a jump, then take the jump.
That's true. That's
1
fair.
and 1. Go 1 and 1.
I think now maybe as an adult I might like the raisin challah, but as a kid I hated it.
Yeah, so don't be forced. I'll see somebody pick out raisins. Can I have your raisins? Are you eating those? Anyway, you have that with honey.
Nice.
Apples with honey, because that's round. Rosh Hashanah is great, but families come over. You have lunch with another family. Yeah, but it's great meals. And Yom Kippur, the 10 days later, that's just straight repentance. You don't wear leather, anything. You fucking tear your shit. You tear your shirt and stuff.
If it has a hole,
you don't sit in a high chair.
No, you're supposed to rip it. You're supposed to rip it.
It's like your mourning. So no leather shoes. Can't wear leather. It's too nice. You don't say hello to anybody. You just nod. And that day, that's when the books are closed. So God keeps those judgment books open. So if he's like, you know what, this guy's being good. All right. Better judgment. But if he's not or whatever, he writes it in, slams it shut, into the fast. You can't eat from sundown till sundown the next day. 25-hour fast. No food, no water. You would hate that part.
Yeah. And then you have to go to temple during it, which is even worse.
Yeah, and then you finish and you just go
now,
eat.
Both of you guys grew up this way?
I know. Well,
I did.
This is the only, these holidays are like Christmas and Easter. So, my mom would go for these. Do you take an objection with what I said?
No, I just remembered something else.
Okay.
Something fucking crazy. Go ahead.
So, yeah. So, these were the big ones. So, we would go during these couple days, and I hated it because they're fucking long. Shabbat would be an hour. But these were all for 4 or 5 hours. And I would reform, which is basically a joke to him. So
it's a joke.
Yeah,
not even conservative is we fell apart a little bit. Reform's let's redo it. And you're let's fucking make your own religion then, Mormon. Fucking reformed. Fucking women leading the services. What are they talking about? No one will respect that. That's crazy. That's my God.
I love telling people in Israel that I'm reformed and they get so upset.
What the fuck are you talking about, reformed?
And it is ridiculous.
Make a new one.
They have guitars. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, they get up there and they sing their songs and dance.
And I don't mind.
Let's touch each other, even though that's fucking. You're not allowed. Clearly.
Yeah, and here's the women and the men get separated.
Sit separate, because it's not their fault. It's our fault. But we're all horn dogs. Fucking pray to God. Don't be sitting there looking at the chick from your class cross her legs. Of course, that's what you do. That's a good idea. Separate them. Homosexuals throw a wrench in it. They should probably sit by themselves. But actually, no, because they're attracted to themselves. So sit alone. Homosexuals have to get quarantined. If you really want to do it, we can concentrate on God. They would have what I would like to call the hole, where if you're gay, you get thrown in there so you can concentrate on God and not get distracted by sex. Otherwise, heterosexual women, you all sit together. Heterosexual men, you all sit together. Bisexuals, yeah, you got to go out in the hole for sure. I don't see a way around that.
Men aren't even supposed to
You'll be attracted to anybody.
What is it called? I saw it and I forget. It was these guys were walking with a sheet so they could see, but they couldn't.
Talus. You get the talus over your head, brah.
Yeah. So you can't even see them.
We used to duck down to my dad, who would lift up his wing and get under there.
Oh my God.
Felt like the safest place in the world. So anyway, they have to sacrifice something. In the old days, Yom Kippur or Rosh Hashanah, I forget which one. And otherwise, you would offer a sacrifice. We did away with that. We just made prayer.
They still do it.
Yeah, but so the one time a year they do it is you say these prayers. You put your sins on a chicken, on a live chicken. You put your sins on him. It's kind of like confession, and you say these prayers, and you hold this chicken, you hold his head, and then when you finish that, you hold him by the neck, and then you just start spinning him around. You just start spinning him. He's squawking, and you just spin this fucking chicken. Spin it and spin it and spin it. And all your sins are on this fucking sin chicken. And you just spin it, and he's squawking, and then he just stops squawking. And you just keep spinning it, and then it's dead. You killed the fucking sin chicken.
And your sins go with the chicken.
So. Yeah, let a non-Jew eat it.
Yeah.
You can't eat it. Let a non-Jew eat it. Sell it off to one of them. I got this fucking sin chicken. Most of the sins don't count towards you.
I was barely in Israel, but the one time I was there for Yom Kippur, and I was in Jerusalem the night, and the next day they had fucking chickens. They were just all along the alleyways of the old
It's like
city.
Tribesmen in Africa kind of behavior. Fucking spin a chicken over your head until it fucking dies. And they're chanting in some fucking weirdo language nobody uses. They're fucking nuts.
No, you're not spinning it. The
father of the house spins it.
Right. Like,
no, not the rabbi. My dad did it. Everybody did it. You get your chicken, fucking kill the fuck out of it.
When you're a man, I guess.
Sometimes what you can do is, what you probably did, you put your sins on a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
And you did that shit.
Yeah, we
did that sometimes.
We went and put it in the river.
Yeah, then you take the bread, you throw it into the river. It's got your sins on it. Fish eat it. Now they're the sinners.
It's a little.
I mean, we did that a lot of times. We only did the sin chicken sometimes.
When you had a really bad
Some years. I don't know. I think when it was like...
Dog, I do the sin chicken 4 times a month.
What?
Just kill it this way?
No, it's different. It's not a sin chicken. It's
What'd you have?
Okay, let's say...
Dressed up in weirdo shit with weird belts with tassels on them. They kill a fucking chicken.
Let's say...
What?
You came... I'd say you came to me and you said, you know what, Joey, I'm not feeling that fucking good lately. I go get a chicken.
Well, you'd voodoo it.
It's Santeria-ish.
Oh, sorry.
Same fucking difference, but it's still the same concept. I grab it by the legs.
Mm-hmm.
I pick it up and I offer it to God. And I say, Ari Shaffir is here. He comes to offer you this. Take care of his confusion. Take care of his... Watch over him. Watch his path. Then I take that chicken and you turn counterclockwise. And I'm pretty much from your head. I wipe your shoulders with it, your back, your arms, your hands, your feet. And the last thing is your hands.
Yeah.
Because you want it to clean the shit from your hands so you can get money. And then I take that chicken, I chop its fucking neck off. I feed it to the saint, the blood.
Who's the saint's on the ground?
Oh, we take the saint out.
What saint? A statue of the saint?
That saint that you want to...
Pour blood over a stained statue?
Yeah, like it's not a statue, but it's like a cauldron with beach rocks in it.
And it says St. Anthony on it or something?
Yeah, like it's an African name, but it's still the same concept.
Oh.
You're cleaning your sins. It's still the same shit. You're losing. You can't pick a fucking winner. You come see me. I get a chicken. I wipe your back. I wipe your neck. I clean you down. I kill the chicken. You fucking... know somebody who just has some funky shit on them. It's getting into your head. You come to see me. Same type of concept. But not really. You guys did it once a year, right?
Once a year, yeah.
Yeah, we did it whenever we felt funky. You pick 4 losers in my world. Come on over.
Let's kill a chicken for you.
Let's kill a chicken for you. Do you see a Santeria in New York ever anymore?
No. I don't know what to even look for.
Yeah, they're on the corners.
What do you mean?
If you walk by a corner and you see a chicken in a bag or
I don't see
a couple
that.
broken eggs, that's Santeria.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the same concept with the egg.
Wow, that sounds like Hindu shit.
If you you work with somebody and they killed somebody or they committed suicide, something like that, in Santeria they want you to go home and get an egg and you cleanse yourself with the egg if you don't have a chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
That's fucked up.
I ate those undeveloped eggs when I was in Cambodia.
What?
Yeah.
What are undeveloped eggs?
It's got like a fetus in there.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. It's got like a fetus. It's foreign, but it's all like gelatinous. And they give it to you, and then some fucking old men came by. It's like, that's good for nighttime. It's supposed to be this fucking aphrodisiac or something, or a boner pill. I don't know.
I've seen that. The Andrew Zimmern eat that on Travel Tag.
Yeah.
Eat that.
Yeah. It gets presented to you, and I was like, all right, let's go right now. Go, do it. Order it. Yeah, it was pretty gross. But it tasted fine.
Did they have bones inside?
It tasted fine. They put a little piece of like soy sauce in it or some shit, something like that. Did they have what?
Did it have bones in it? Did it crunch?
No, it did not. Even the beak was soft. And then there's like a harder part. So if the egg's like that, there's like a hard part that's like there. That's like all hard that you can't even get through. Oh. And the rest is all fucking...
That's my biggest fear. That's my biggest fear traveling.
What?
Food.
Oh, really?
I don't like food.
No one's going to force you to eat it.
No, but what am I going to be fucking eating on the road?
What is he going to... Instead, he's going to go to fucking eat cockroaches?
What am I going to eat? Fucking McDonald's?
Well, maybe
you got to eat street food and fucking get sick.
Where was this?
That was in Cambodia.
Yeah, I don't think Joey's going to Cambodia, but you could go to, like, Japan. That's my favorite. That's the one I really want to go to.
Japan?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go there.
That seems like fun.
Yeah.
You could eat the sushi. It's not like here. But
I'm sure it's amazing.
They just chop the head off and it's still swimming and shit like that. It's a different experience, the food. I don't know if it's China or Japan where you go eat balls.
Dude, I had that in Israel, bull's balls, in a mixed grill. And I'm like, what does kaduri mean? because I thought I knew. I thought it meant balls, cut or saw cut or whatever. And they're like, balls. I'm like, yeah, but what does it mean, like, here, in terms of, like, in the mixed grill, it says kadorim. And they're like, yeah, balls. I'm like, what do you... They're like, balls. And I was like, oh. Yeah, bull's testicles.
Were they good?
Delicious.
What'd you eat them? Like, why do they
mixed grill. You get a bunch of stuff. Little liver.
Chicken heart.
Chicken heart, maybe. Balls. Pieces of, like, beef. Chopped up, onion shit. Mixed grill.
Now, did you ever find good Chinese food in Israel? Because I was
no.
I was
and
barely
the duck
there.
sauce was red.
Yeah, that's it. It's like sweet and sour sauce almost.
Yeah. That is fucked up. But they opened up a Pizza Hut near Jerusalem, a mall. They had Tuesdays all you could eat. And we would eat an early dinner on Monday, like 6 p.m., and then not eat anything until 4 to 5 p.m. the next day, and go in and eat an entire pizza, and then order another pizza, and eat one bite of that, and go, yeah, I'm full. Wrap this up, please. We would kill them.
How was it? I like it.
It's great. It was just pizza.
Like, but they had like when I was there, they had like corn on Domino's. Like, they had some weird toppings.
Oh yeah. That's like that in every country. They had sticky rice. They had brown sticky rice at Burger King.
Really?
In Chiang Mai, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I had some questionable shit though. I had some oysters just in a cooler, but just like out in Vietnam, down an alley, and they were like cooking them, and I was like, oh, I mean, they looked great, but like no freshness, and it's just like just seafood, just like shellfish, just open oysters or clams. Out for a while, and I was like, yeah, give me an order of that. Ooh. And then it's like, let's take the ride. That time I didn't get sick.
I can't do it, guys. I don't give a fuck.
Really, you would never take like fresh oysters?
I don't even like oysters here.
Clams, they had shit on them.
I went to Jamaica one time, and I saw
really?
those chickens on the side of the road and shit. I went back to that hotel, and that food tasted so fucking bad. And those eggs tasted weird to me. The orange juice tasted weird. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I am too much of a fucking skeeve. I skeeve fucking food too much.
But I thought you loved food. My favorite memory is one of you in San Francisco going like, I want some authentic Chinese, telling that guy. And he was like, okay. He goes, no, but authentic. And then he took us to a good place, and you were like, there's crawfish with eyeballs in it. And you're like, a little too authentic.
A little too authentic, yeah. It's too much.
I need to pull back a little bit.
This Dave Foley took me to a place that had some fucking tremendous. They had the potato pancakes, but again, I'm sold on the East Coast Chinese food. That's what I grew up with.
The egg rolls are the best. You can't
so
find
that's
like
where
that
your
here.
fucking mentality is. You eat good Chinese in New York, you go right to the Village, right? You go right to Chinatown.
Yeah, but honestly, Chinatown doesn't have the best Chinese. Same thing as Little Italy doesn't nearly have the best Italian.
No.
And it's not open the best. Only Wohop's open late. You would think it'd be open all hours. 11, you've got down to like two choices. Wohop's fine. It's gross. It's dirty.
It's dirty.
It's not good food. But you have places in the East Village that are like till 10 or 11 or like better, Szechuan food.
Georgie would always torture me about Wohop. And I would tell him,
it's just the one that's open.
I got Chan's till 11. I'm good. Once I eat Chan's, I'm good. I don't need to go into the Village and let my friends know I went into the Village to eat Chinese
But you're already in New Jersey?
Yeah.
What time is the last call in New York?
They don't know what you're talking about. That's business by business. Whenever they want.
It's not at all?
Is it 4 or is it 3?
No, it's neither of
those. When I was growing
I've drank
up,
till
it was
the sun
3.
has come up. I've been in bars and seen through the cracks.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, fuck, it's fucking sunlight now.
How crazy.
They just don't kick you out.
How crazy is that you're in a bar and you walk out and you need sunglasses?
It's crazy, but it feels so cool.
So cool.
You're like, I stayed up all night. It's the air is like clean, especially if it's like 6 instead of like 9 or 10. 9 or 10 people are already out, but if you get out like 6, it's like still kind of quiet, and you're like, oh yeah, you feel like you fucking accomplished something.
I pulled my first Coke all nighter when I was about 17 with Didi Quintero. But to go into a bar at 2 in the morning and do blow and drink beer and walk out of that bar at 7:30 in the morning when the sun's out.
Yeah.
You have this weirdest feeling the first couple times you do it. You think you're fucking Sinatra.
Yeah, it feels like
that.
You
really do. The first 3-4 times that you stay out all night with your friends and you walk out at 7 and you're like, where are we going to go eat? Or maybe you can't even eat because you're so fucking coked up. You feel like, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm getting places. And you wake up the next day and you tell everybody, dog, we stayed out all night. Where the fuck were you? It was a blast. There was no blast. It was 5 guys and 1 broad looking at the same broad to all fuck. And a bartender with a glass eye. And everybody's looking at this one chick, you know, to fuck the shit out of her, all coked up. And at the end of the night, she don't go home with nobody. 5 guys got to go home and bang it out on their own. Like shit like that. Like we'd leave a bar at 7. But then there was a club in the city I would go to in 83, 84. They would give me sunglasses on the way out.
Really?
They would give you like $3 sunglasses.
Oh, really? Like, so you could go home in peace?
Yeah, in peace. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, me and Mark Norman sometimes stay up.
Pulling all-nighters anymore. Like I couldn't
Sometimes just hanging out talking for a while. What's the difference?
Like going to a bar and just bellying up and drinking Bud Lights with a bag of potato chips. All those bars in New York used to have potato chips.
Sometimes they serve pizza in there, in the room. Or you can order pizza to Brooklyn. You can order pizza to a bar. And then just be like, yeah, it's in here. And then you just eat it there.
You've gotten pizza delivered to the
I've
bar?
I've seen it a bunch of times.
Yeah, people can do whatever.
Holy shit.
They don't care. We don't serve food here. Yeah, get a pizza. It's so fucking cool in those back patios in like Brooklyn. God damn.
Like when you're in LA, if you get coked up till 4 in the morning,
when
you're driving home on Sunset at 4, there's not a car out.
It's peaceful.
It's peaceful. Like you're like, what the fuck am I doing? What is wrong with my life? But in New York, you walk out of a fucking club and you're high and the sun's out. You're like, look at me, dog. This is Rolling Stones type shit.
Yeah, you feel like John Lennon.
Staying out all fucking night.
Yeah.
Then after a while, you just become a loser.
Right. It's like, come on, every night. Stop it.
It's funny, man. I listen to this thing, and you guys might not like it, but I listen to it for the stupidity. And I got to tell you something. I listen to it every Sunday. I usually take a ride while it's on, and I know if I'm going to like the people on the show within the first 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But you catch good people on there. And I listen to Studio 54 radio on Sirius Radio. And on Sunday night, some lady who was the what is that shit? The
Kochek, I think?
No, you know what I'm talking about. The lady who does the appointments,
the
VIP list. She is the host of the show. She was the official lady who made the VIP list for Studio 54 every night.
And what she hosts?
This show called Studio 54, and 2 people go in there and talk about their life when they were going to Studio 54. Like she knew him. Like this week they had a fucking tremendous woman who hung out with Andy Warhol and just said that he ran with 16 deep, and how in New York Andy Warhol didn't do drugs. So Studio 54 all those nights Andy Warhol didn't do drugs. But in the daytime he would go to milkshake bars in the Village. That's where men went to meet men. They went and had milkshakes. Milkshake bars. And if you knew the bartender, he put gin in there for you.
Really?
Whatever, vodka, whatever you wanted in your milkshake. But they just talked about their lifestyles, Ari.
Who?
These people talk about their lifestyles at that time. Like how they were living.
Oh, yeah.
Like the best one I ever heard.
Oh, these are the interviews.
Like the interviews.
Okay.
It's like a podcast, but of people who, like, it's like us when we're 60.
Yeah.
And they call us in and they go, do me a favor, talk about the store from 2000 to 2005.
Yeah.
And we're still talking about Mitzi and, this guy worked the door and there was this other guy that worked the door that was missing a foot. And you were fucking the chick upstairs and I had that chick with the dirty fingernails that would suck my dick for a spot. This is what's going to happen. 30 years from now, Ari, when you're sitting there in your bed thinking your life is over, some young 28-year-old kid's going to call you and go, Ari Shaffir, hi. My name is John Smith. No, don't hang up. And you're going to go, what do you want? He's going to go, listen, we are part of this new radio station called The Comedy Store, The Wonder Years. And we love The Wonder Years. And we'd love for you to call in and discuss your relationship with Joey Diaz, rest in peace, and Joe Rogan, rest in peace. You're the only one that's left from that crew, Ari. Can you call in tomorrow night and tell us about your life and times at the Comedy Store from 2000 to 2010? Ari, this is the first time somebody's called you in 3 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What aren't you going to tell that guy?
Yeah, I tell him everything.
You're going to go, listen, can I fly myself to you?
It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
So multiple days.
These are people that probably... Studio 54 was in the 70s.
Oh, they had stories.
So this is 50 fucking years ago. So these people are in their 70s. So they come on this show, but about The first time I ever heard this was like on a Sunday night. I needed weed, and I got in the car at 6:30. We just had dinner, and I had Studio 54 radio on, and I caught this husband team talking about their life. They were Jewish, nice Jewish couple, and they were talking about how their kids were growing up. But let me tell you our lifestyle, what it was in 1975. And the lady goes, shoot. And he goes, number one, for years, Liza Minnelli thought we were like real estate agents. They didn't know that we were dentists. So this husband and wife team were two dentists.
Yeah.
And they had somebody else who worked the office. They lived in a brownstone, and their mother lived downstairs. The wife's mother lived downstairs. So this was their itinerary. They would get home from Studio 54 at 6 in the morning, have breakfast with the kids, and then one of them would take the kids to school, and they'd sleep till 11. And they'd get up at 11, get ready, go to work from 12 to 4, go home, pick up the kids, cook dinner. Oh. They would have dinner, help the kids with homework, take a nap till 11, and then go to Studio 54 5 nights a week.
Wow.
And the lady was like, I remember those days. You guys were there. The people were like, Tuesday through Saturday, we were at Studio 54 till 6 in the morning. And they started talking about who they saw there. And they're talking about how they tied up Bob Hope one night.
What?
Bob Hope went in there one night, and the owner of the Studio 54 said, go get him. And a bunch of hot chicks went around Bob Hope and started tying him up with toilet paper. And then after the toilet paper, they brought out a rope and shit. And that Bob Hope was turning red. They just started telling stories, Ari, about John F., not the one Kennedy, and how Paul Castellano went. Like, everybody at one time had to go to Studio 54 to see what the fuck was going on. And it's just interesting that those people live like that. Like, when I read the Lenny Bruce book before I got into comedy, that motherfucker did comedy till 5 during the week at jazz and strip clubs. And then he would go home and shoot heroin at the Chelsea Hotel. And he would get up about 1 or 2 and go eat breakfast. That's the life I wanted. Like, that's it. That getting home at 6 every night and picking up a Daily News and a fresh squeezed orange juice, taking it upstairs, turning on the news, a little tutsurut, smoke a joint and pass out like by fucking 7:30. I loved all that shit. I loved working nights. That was my world. I dreamt of that shit. Walking in while you're walking out. I always loved that idea. I'm walking in while all you humps are walking out. You humps are going to work, I'm going to sleep. I loved working nights. That's why I always knew that I had to do something at night. I hated the day jobs.
Oh, right.
I fucking knew. Listen,
everybody's
who the
out,
fuck wants to work during the fucking daytime? I like the idea of being a mason and working construction and an electrician, but suck my dick. I wanted to work fucking nights so I could have the days to myself. It's so weird because my mom had that type of business. She worked nights.
She worked nights in
so
bars.
She was able to go to baseball games. No, at her bar.
Yeah.
So she was able to go to baseball games. She was able to go to a racetrack at 1 o'clock. You're still able to enjoy the day is what my point is.
Oh, yeah.
How come I haven't really heard of another bar like Studio 54? That's like really like the only famous club like that. Are there other ones? Or do I just not go to clubs?
Well, after that time in New York City, they had like Aria, and they had the one that's the church that's still there on the 20th and West Side. It's a church, but now it used to be a church, and they turned it into a club, and they had all these spots. Lee, I was not a club guy. I would go, like if Ari would call me and go, Joey, come with me tonight, this or whatever. I got like an 8-ball of blow. Let's take a ride over there. We'll eat some Quaaludes. I went to studio one time, and it was not when Mick Jagger was hanging out there. It had to be like 84 on a Thursday night. Like a friend of mine took me. I used to go to the place, the Rooftop, because it was a cocaine place. All those places were basically cocaine places. You're looking at me like, what's a cocaine place?
Yeah.
That me, you, and Lee could pay $12. It was like...
All you can snort?
No, it was shit. It was the Rooftop. It was $17 if you walked in at 11, and it was $12 if you walked in after 4. But it was all you could drink. All right, so you, me, and Lee would sit down.
$17?
Yeah, this is 1983.
How much was the drink back then?
Whatever. It was all you could drink. So it's watered down alcohol, but you didn't give a fuck. By the time you walked in there, you dropped a lewd or a Tumanol, and you had a half an 8-ball in you, and you had 30 cocktails somewhere else. You just went in there to continue the party and be able to drink.
Yeah.
So what you did was you went in there, and in those days, in 1983, if you had an 8-ball and I had an 8-ball, it went on the table.
Really?
Yeah, in front of 200 people. And we would be having our own conversation, snorting, talking about baseball, talking
You
about
got yours,
Julia.
I got mine.
Yeah, we'd be all doing it together. Here, try this, do this, do this. You need a pill, Lee? Yeah, boom, boom, boom. That's what you paid for. In the mid-'80s till about 1990, when you went to those clubs, that's what you paid for.
Wow,
to be able
what
to
a
go to
cool-
the bathroom and snort, in studio. Like, in most clubs that you went to, all the bathrooms are like the main room bathroom.
Yeah.
With those chairs, with the mirror in front of it, with the light over it. And you could go into the women's bathroom at those discos, sit down and snort coke. And women would go pee, and they didn't say nothing to you.
All right.
As long as you didn't fuck with them while they were peeing.
It's
and
like
say
whatever,
shit,
you're using it for coke.
you
I
could
get
just
it.
snort coke in there. Like every place in the club was.
How much is an 8-ball?
At that time?
Yeah, like no, not how
Today?
much. No, how much does it cost? How much coke do you get in an 8-ball?
3.5 grams.
Show me on the bag. Let's just say that was full of coke. How much would that?
3.5 grams is.
Not the weight of it, but the look of it. Like, let's say it was all coke. What? That down there?
Yeah.
That's it. Wow.
Wait, he's getting us some more exact amount. Let me see. That. Let me see.
And this might be like 5 grams.
Oh, so maybe even less than that.
Even less than that.
How many lines you get out of that? How many lines you get out of an 8-ball?
It depends how big you make the lines.
Little
tiny things like this.
Like
you should get.
from there-
You
from
should
there
get
to
8
there.
grams out of a half gram.
8 snorts out of a half gram?
Yeah.
8 snorts out of half gram?
Yeah.
Oh, so there you go. That's a long time then.
Yeah.
And then it's an eighth?
Yes.
So 3.5 grams. Oh, so if you can get 8 out of half a gram.
Yeah, because your
16
lines.
per gram.
Okay, your lines are going to be like this. Okay. When I say lines for a half gram.
56. 56 snorts. You get 56 snorts out of that. That's a lot. That's a long night, right?
I don't know.
How many snorts do you need? 3? Oh, ugh, that was so wet.
That's what you need, cocksuckers.
That was so wet.
That's tremendous. That's the protein powder.
All right, this is a line. You're showing me a line.
This is a line I'm talking about. You could get 8 lines like this.
Oh, this is perfect knowledge. 8 lines like that. So that's 1, 2. A little thicker.
Okay, so I got 5 there, but I take a little piece off each one here.
Oh, you take a little piece off.
And
I don't even mind getting taxed.
And I got 6 there, see?
Oh, right.
And I clean it up a little bit. You take that one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I could see.
So lines like this.
Yeah. How long does that get you high for? If you do one of those lines.
I would have to do 3 of these to get the party started.
Okay.
Wait about 10, 15 minutes and bang out the other 3.
Wow.
And then we'd be talking shit here
For how long?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half, that
But
would get you going for.
With alcohol,
Yeah.
you don't even need this much with alcohol.
But really, it's that alone. Get it started, then go back to it. An hour and a half after that. You're like good and high.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Fucking-
That's a nice long time.
Fucking up all night.
And how
talking
much would
shit.
one of those be, those 8 balls, back then?
Back then it was probably 250 to 300.
Whoa.
Now it's 1 1/4.
It's less because it's not even cocaine anymore.
No, it's cocaine. It's just we're fueled with it. It's everywhere.
So it's oversaturated?
Oversaturated. That's what I meant.
It's too easy to get.
Yeah, like it's that's what they do. They flood the streets with it, and the more of it, now. Remember, you have OxyContin to compete with.
Yeah.
And you also have regular AIDS to compete with.
Oh yeah.
So the problem there is that fucking there's a lot of competition. It's not just you can't sell in '84 when all that shit you guys are watching on Narcos.
Yeah.
They're talking about that shit now. Now it moved into like 87, 88. But when we first watched the second season of Narcos, even this season, they said something very interesting. Remember when they couldn't get the ether?
Right, yeah, absolutely.
In the 80s, there was a part like 85, 86 where your coke started tasting funky. And it was
Really?
because they couldn't get ether smuggled into Colombia anymore. They needed ether to wash it. We were talking about this last week. They were washing it with gasoline and paint solvent and shit, so your Coke tastes fucked up. That was the big issue.
Because they couldn't get any ether.
Then they sent troops down there, like 85, 86, and that made them move. That made them go to Cuba and process it. It skyrocketed. Cocaine skyrocketed. By 86, man, cocaine, there were some people that were getting $1,800 to $2,000 an ounce.
Wow.
And they would put a little tiny bit of cut of it. They saved it, so you paid top dollar and you knew you were getting top quality. What you did with it was your business. So on Coke that cost $1,800, a guy like you could throw 10 grams on it, and now you started with 28, now you got 38. If you keep 3 for yourself and sell 35 grams at $100 a piece, you doubled your money. A slick little hustle like yourself. You don't grind up the Coke, you leave some Coke rocks and you just chunk up the other rest and mix it with the cut. So you're basically mixing maybe 15 with 10. Yeah. You keep the other rocks out so the customer sees the rock and that's what gets their dick hard and you get $100 all day long. I don't even know why we're talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who's thinking of becoming a drug dealer here? Nobody. What is this, drug dealer 101 this afternoon? What the fuck here?
It's expensive. Like people complain about like the price of like weed at the dispensaries. They're like, oh, that's expensive for a gram. But $100.
$125 for 3.5 grams of cocaine is a fucking gift.
Really?
Steal.
I know people will give you half-eighth for $65. That's 1.75 grams. That's perfect.
So you're really good at the metric system, huh?
Who?
You. I have no idea what any of these
figured
words
it out. I figured. See, 30 years ago they were telling you in the school system already that in 10 years there was not going to be no more inch or gallons. It was all going to go to metric.
You remember that?
That was the fear. They were telling us that
it was going to.
They were threatening.
They tried
you with that. Yeah. So when cocaine came along in the 80s, I go, oh, here it is. It's changing with drugs. It's changing with drugs and
here
shit.
It is.
Quarter ounces, eighths, half ounces, half pounds. Remember when you bought fireworks? They taught you how. Remember what's a lot?
What's a lot?
Yeah, 144.
Oh, a lot of them, yeah.
No, a lot is like 124, like a mat.
12 by 12?
Yeah, something like that.
144?
Crazy. Yeah, 144 packs of. It was crazy when you bought like firecrackers. That's how you learned to do fucking mat.
Oh, right.
Quickly, on the run. On the run, bitch.
As a criminal?
Sure, that's how I did my best fucking math. You gotta do math quick in your fucking head. You call me up, you corner me in a fucking bar on a Friday night, and you're all coked up, and you give me an ear beat, and then Ari's the coke dealer, but you don't know that. You corner me at the bar. If fucking Ari opens his mouth, Ari will stab him because you're my commission. You follow me?
Not really.
So if you come into our corner, me and Ari over here all coked up,
right,
talking about devils and shit, and you looking for me and you go, psst, where can I get some shit? Ari's not going to raise his hand because I'm your fucking man. So I'm going to come you over, tell you to give me 100, let me call the guy, give me 10 minutes, go to your car and wait. The guy's right here.
Yeah.
The guy's right in front of me. I'm just going to tell you to go wait outside so I can take some out of the package. That's your profit. That's your fucking cut for bothering me, cocksucker. But I'll never let him give it to you because the next time he gives it to you, you're going to say, Jesus Christ.
This is a lot better.
Every time I get it from Joey, I get a light package. Every time I get it from you, I get the full fucking amount here. What's the matter, dog? That bong had hit you. Didn't
Oh, yeah. My mind's gone wandering.
This weed is tremendous, dog.
Yeah.
We ain't fucking around here at the church. Though.
Lie. The church of when?
Church of fucking death. Do you want to start?
You want
one of these 125 hours?
Oh, I don't need 125.
Why don't you eat half of it? It's fucking Tuesday night. What are you going to do with your life? What the fuck are you going to do with your life?
It's an excuse for every day of the week, by the way.
It's Tuesday. It's the Lord's Brother's Day.
Tuesday night, eat half a star. We'll get out of here. We'll go to Morton's and get a steak and some fucking...
We can get some food. I definitely want to get some food at some point.
Yeah. There's a taco place down the corner. There's a fucking Jersey Mike's.
I'll bet $1,000 you're going to end up at that taco place.
Oh, please. And you're going to be there too, cocksucker.
Yeah, but you said Morton's. You always try to get us with a good one first. So I was like,
we'll call Morton's, but look at the shape of us. You're not going to let us 3 fucking fiends of death in there and shit.
Oh, I did. When you gave us that gift card last Christmas, I went in there at lunchtime, high as fuck, and I was laughing in the waitress's face.
By yourself?
No, Paula was there, but I was the only one high. Sure, why not? We only had, 3 of them today.
This is light day. Like this, look, Larry.
Us two stuck together. You don't even care. You don't even care.
We ain't got
you guys
time
just
to
like
care.
the gummy?
Yeah.
We ain't got time to care.
I'm just hoping there's no horse.
I love these people who do all this fucking investigative reporting before they eat a pot cookie. They drive me crazy. It's like the WebMD. What the fuck? Just eat the thing. Take a chance. But eat half of it, Darry. Don't eat the whole thing. It's Tuesday night. You don't want to get that fucked up. You just want to get some appetite so those tacos taste good.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's more than I normally take.
How much do you normally take?
30 milligrams.
That's perfect.
Really?
You take up
35.
You doing the spot at the store tonight?
Great. No.
How come?
I'm doing my show tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know.
I can't believe you get high off 30 milligrams.
Yeah. That was what half those breast chips used to be. It was 25 milligrams. Breast chips were 50, right? Each one was 50?
I don't fucking know. They just tried to make a comeback, but I don't know.
Each one was 100. No, so 50 milligrams is what I take.
Okay.
50 milligrams is my thing.
That's still
30, I'm already risking I'm not getting high. But then sometimes now I can get high off that. It's 50. 50 is my line. Those breast chips were 100 back then. Half of them were 50. That was like the dosage. To get fucked up, though. And by the way, Joey Diaz also got fucked up back then off the same amounts.
I know.
But I see the breast strip used to stick together. Everybody said put them in your wallet when you travel. So you put them in your wallet. There was 3 to a package.
There was 2 to a pack. There was always 2 to a pack.
So sometimes I think it was either 2 or 3. Ari.
It was for sure 2.
No.
It never stopped being 2. It always started at 2.
It was 3, and 2 of them got stuck together.
You got a fucking 4-leaf clover one time, and you thought that's the way they were.
Oh,
it's 2. It's always been 2.
You wonder if just also bought in like 8 packs at a time.
Yo, Ralph would send me in there. He's like, get however much this. Try to give me a deal as much as this is.
When the fucking whole thing started, the best edibles were coming out of fucking Kushmart. Kushmart had a gummy bear.
Yeah.
That was purple. That came in a baggie. That the baggie had like hash oil in it.
Oh.
Like if it cracked, your fingers were slippery for a week.
Like transmission fluid.
Oh, worse.
Just soak
like
it
they
in
didn't
that.
know what they were doing. And I'll never forget eating one of those things and tripping on a flight to Pittsburgh. And then they had a brownie that was 100 milligrams, but they didn't really know. They were just killing people. They were a little bodega on fucking off of Hollywood. Oh my God! Like not even on a main street. They weren't even on Cahuenga. Years later, they went to Cahuenga. They were the size of this, Lee.
Really? That was Kushmart? I went to. You took me to
By
Kushmart.
Gower. When I first went to Kushmart, it was on Gower, off of Hollywood Boulevard, in those little huts they just tore down on the way to Sunset by your fucking favorite chicken plot. Roscoe's.
Right.
Roscoe's you went to?
Yeah.
Go north towards Hollywood on the right-hand side.
Gotcha.
That's what Kushmart was. The little side, they used to have acting studios in there. I had an acting teacher that had the HIV, and he was dying. But he would do
That's on his knowledge.
But he would do midnight fight. He would meet me at 11 and coach me for $25.
Really?
And dog, I got some fucking callbacks with that dude for big movies. He knew what he was doing.
Nice.
And he disappeared.
What happened? What do you think happened to him with his AIDS? Do you think he's okay today?
No, he's playing the piano at the Intercontinental Hotel on Tuesday nights.
I've always been here.
Yeah, that was where the original Kushmart was. Then they moved to a side street by where...
Near Yucca and fucking Schrader and shit. They were right by there.
They were there. Then they got fucking greedy and they bought the building on the corner.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they bought the
and downstairs for the doctor.
For the doctor and upstairs for the weed swap.
Oh, you don't have your permit? Well, go get it right now.
Go get a doctor.
You'll be in and out of there with weed.
They had it going on, man. Weed has changed. When you go through Hollywood now, you're like, what the fuck are all these billboards?
Billboards for weed.
What?
Weed maps is everywhere.
Yeah, weed maps is everywhere.
But it's also like, fine, so it's around. So it's just a business now. So just fucking, have it around.
But no, they've thrown it in your face now.
Yeah.
It's like John Gotti in fucking 85. They're throwing it right in your face. So eventually, my fear is that we're a sanctuary state and Trump's going to fucking bust our balls.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awful.
That's the fear.
My fear is if it gets so over in your face that people just goes, ugh, and it's gross, fucking stop. And they come down, the pendulum swings because of that. Because they're doing the fucking too much.
Well, look what's happened to marijuana now.
It's like those vapes. What?
10 years ago, I fucking took my credit card, and I spent $5,000 one month at that weed store on Santa Monica we used to go to.
Yeah.
Close to
Zen.
Was it Zen?
By this comedy store?
Well, there was that one, but then there was another one close to the Fairfax and Santa Monica down there. The original.
Oh
weed
yeah,
store.
but they got way overpriced.
Yes, they were
the pharmacy.
The pharmacy.
Yeah, they were like, what? And you try their $70 eighths. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, it's great. And you try like, it's not. It's like $50 eighths. It's $50 West Hollywood prices. You're charging $70 for $60. I want something to kill me. For $70, I've only had that be worth it like once or twice.
Lee, I was walking out of there with $280.
Third Eye was only $50.
$280 a day, $290
What are you talking about? How is that even possible?
$315 a day.
What? How much money you would put into it?
Oh my
He
God.
said $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month. My wife made me pay it, and then she took the card from me for like 3 months.
Oh my God. Yeah, once you took credit cards, it was over.
You cannot put $5,000. I was buying the ice cream, the chocolate. Remember, they had everything.
And
the
Dolores
Italian
had their
ice.
stuff.
This was way before Antidote.
This is when it still was like, it was like.
Okay, this was the fucking
banana bread days.
How much was each edible though? Like how
Before
could you
that.
possibly?
way Lee shit
Unknown,
was
unknown, Lee.
15.
Unknown.
It was cake.
These are pretty strong.
It was
usually.
cake. It was edibles, and then they had a particular cookie for $15 that Lee would kill you.
So how are you spending $300?
No.
Your place lit me and Nick Yusuf up once. Took a little hash cupcake, just like that, in one of those little tins, for like Parmesan cheese and shit. Just that's how full it was. And we ate it. Went to fucking Clash of Titans, and both of us just on our own just walked away from the movie. He caught me out there staring at a fucking somebody's name and handprints. It was outside
Where
Man's
did you get the
Chinese.
peanut butter cup at?
At the place that moved by Schrader. What was that place called? The one you took me to. The
Kushmart.
Kushmart, yeah. We went and got Kushmart and
yes.
walked to Man's Chinese.
No, they didn't really know what was going on back then.
It was like, what?
They really didn't know about edibles back
And
then.
delicious. But they're like, these are hash edibles.
Yeah, they were putting hash. They used to have these hash cookies, Lee. 3 cookies for $10. Listen to me. I was 418 pounds. I couldn't walk fucking 2 minutes on the treadmill. And I would walk.
So he decided to eat more cake.
No, I would go to that. I went to Weight Watchers, and I would go to that treadmill at night, and I would walk. The weight on my knees was so bad, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know about ice on my knees then. I didn't know nothing. And one day I went to Kushmart, and I'm talking to the girl, and she goes, "Why are you limping?" I go, "I'm exercising the bicycle." She goes, "Eat those hash cookies. A bunch of old people been coming in here and getting those hash cookies. They'll put you on a different planet." It was 3 cookies for $10 at Lee. Lee, if you ate all 3 cookies, Jesus Christ.
Before you work out?
No, I would do it when I get home.
Okay.
That was the first edible that made me gummy. There was 2 edibles that I was suspect about. That one and the cookies from the pharmacy. And years later, somebody told me that the cookies from the pharmacy, they were putting Xanax in them. That's why you were getting so fucked up.
Oh, wow. They put Xanax in the pharmacy cookies?
Yeah, this is years
What?
ago. This is 15 years ago.
What?
Something, every time you ate that cookie from the pharmacy, the house specialty cookie, you got fucked up.
Wow.
And
They're
years
putting
later,
Xanax in there.
they were putting something
Because
in
people
that
want to
cookie.
say, like, it always puts me out. It's like, oh, perfect. Yeah, these are cooked really
This is
great.
the cookies for you.
All natural.
Then from the pharmacy, you and I fucked around with the black chick by Duke's.
Down there, down Sunset.
Yes.
Yeah.
The black, how cute chick from the Bronx, from
Yeah.
Yonkers.
Oh, yeah. No,
They had
she was
the
at Zen.
brothers. Yeah, then they
She was
all
at
went
Zen.
over to Zen.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Then they all went over to Zen.
Yeah, she was cool.
She was beautiful. She was great. Her eyes were always red. She would always be stoned to the gills.
Oh, yeah. It's like I was always saying, it's like, hey, what are you on right now?
What are you on right now? That's what I used to tell her.
She looked so happy.
And
Yeah,
she
you
had-
taught me that.
She used to have beautiful nails. And she would tap on the glass, the weed she'd have. You go like, "What are you smoking?" And she'd go, "Right here, baby." Remember they used to have weed and vending machines?
Yeah.
They were the
The
first
joints
ones.
and the grams were in the vending
Lee,
machine.
this had to be
It's not with that time. They're over there.
This had
Let's
to
go
be
eighths or better.
2003.
And they weren't dry? They were good?
They're eighths?
In those
Like the
days,
stuff
there
in
was
the vending
no,
machine.
the stuff in the edible, the stuff in the vending machines was great.
No, they replace it every day. They go through it every day.
Every day. I was getting huge. I was eating a chocolate bar every day.
Well, yeah.
And in those days, they didn't tell you the milligrams, but the chocolate was delicious.
They didn't tell you the calories either.
Were you sharing it or something? Like, how could you get through
Fuck
$100?
you. Fuck you sharing it. I would give a
An
few
eighth
buds
would be
away or
50.
something.
Oh, so you were...
No, an eighth would be From there would be 90.
An eighth would be 90?
90 to 100.
So that includes regular weed. Okay.
Do you remember
why you liked that
Obama?
place? I never knew why I liked that place.
There was a Russian place.
That place was never that good.
There was a Russian place across the street from Rouse with the hot-looking Natasha.
Yeah.
The Russian chubby girl.
They let you in one at a time.
Yes, they let you in one
buzz you
at a
in
time.
into a cage. Yeah, that place was great. They had the Enter Dolores stuff first. They had the other guy stuff first. Both those brands were great.
And they also had Obama 10 years ago.
They had on sale prices.
They had $30 a gram for Obama. They wanted back then.
They had the on sale prices were like Wednesday. If you come in Wednesday, you get like everything half or whatever it is.
You know where they are now?
Where?
Sunset Herbal. Up the corner.
They're not still there?
No, they closed up. They were the same owners. I went
you get
in
the
there
peanuts coated with stuff. You could just eat them in front of people. No one would know what you were doing.
And then, Lee, after that, I used to go to a place by Justin Fortune's gym. It's still there. If you go to Sierra Bonita and Sunset, there's like a coffee shop, but there's a head shop. It's down the corner from 7-Eleven on Curson. It has been there since you moved here, Ari.
Really?
You have been in there to get papers at one time or another. It's close to El Compadre, a block and a half up from El Compadre.
Yeah.
They have a back room. And the kid was a chef at that real popular restaurant on Robertson and fucking like Wilshire or Santa Monica, back when we moved here. And something happened, he started messing around with edibles. So he quit his chef job and he talked himself and that guy, Pete. It was Big Pete, he weighed like 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Him and Pete opened up a weed store. They had the girl that they just did a show on Real TV about a Vietnamese girl that was growing grade A weed. That was that broad. He was getting the weed from her. She had a strain of weed that was tremendous. Remember we shot those episodes? Did you ever shoot those episodes of the weed store with me and Edwin San Juan and Felipe? And
no.
It was at that weed place.
Oh,
but
really?
To make a long
I
story
that was
short,
happening.
on fucking Tuesdays, he would make fresh edibles every week. He was a chef, Ari, and he had devised a way to make like Italian ice edibles. He made like creme de brulee edibles.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he was the first. He was fucking knocking it out of the park. And that's when I used to go down there at 11. He'd give me like $50 worth of stuff for $10. I'd eat it because I was such a gavone. And I would go to acupuncture in those days, 11:45 every Tuesday, and pass out. Because I'd be so high from the edibles, as soon as she put a needle in me, I'd just fucking pass out.
Really?
That was a great place. And then once they went under, where did I go? Kushmart. I stayed at Kushmart for years.
Yeah. Kushmart wasn't bad.
And then once I moved to the Valley.
I like the Russians. I like Kushmart. I like Zen a lot. They were like my hometown. They were pricey, but they never had anything bad. And they'd hit you with deals sometimes. They're like, what's like you taught me how to do it. I'd be like, what's killing people these days? And they'd be like, actually, it's fucking $45 weed. Like Juicy Fruit one time. It was like, it's getting great reports. Like, all right, give me anything of that. And it was so good.
Sometimes you got to talk like this place up here. The Russians, they had a girl that looked like a runaway.
Yeah.
And I'll bet you any amount of money this girl was a runaway. She wasn't good looking, but she was very sweet. And every time I went in there, all the other girls were, hi, are you? No, hold on, I got to wait for her. For months, I would just go to her and go, do me a favor. Give me the best weed. And she would come with some weed that looked kind of weird, but I'd take it home and go, woo. And she just had a nose for it. Most girls, their tolerance is shit.
Yeah.
So you go in there, and they tell you, this is the best stuff, and you bring it home, and you're like, this doesn't do nothing to me. Well, the girl weighs 90 pounds. She doesn't hit of the worst shit on the fucking shelf. She'll get high. But some of those girls are professionals. You just got to pick them out, like that little runaway chick. That bitch was a reefer professional, Jack. I would go in there, and she'd go, hold on, I got something for you. And sometimes it looked a little questionable, but I never said a word. I always bought an eighth. And sure enough, the next day, and you have those, you find if you go to the same weed store,
yeah,
and you build a relationship with them, and they watch you. Like years ago.
Oh, you'd like this kind. You always like that.
Yeah,
it's that Maui Wowie. This does sort of the same
like
thing, but
the best weed from Kushmart, what they were known for was Matt's OG.
The Matt's number one OG.
Number one OG. That's what they were known for.
Yes.
If you smoked that all the time, your tolerance was going to be up there.
Those were the ones. Matt's number one OG and Third Eye.
And Third Eye. Third Eye was like when everything else was $90. Third Eye was $50. And Third Eye, the first time I bought a bag of Third Eye, I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't breathe. You know, there's just certain brands that come along to these weed stops, these weed stores that they buy 8 pounds of, and they don't know the guy. The guy came in, and you know what? He undersold them on it. It was a shitty price. You know, the guy just wanted to bail. But the weed turns out to be superb.
Yeah, weed of the year.
I don't judge a lot of the
Jason
weed.
Jason still asked him about that Third Eye. He still talks about the fucking trip he had on that.
No. That weed was, and it never came back again.
It didn't. And my favorite was like people ask you like, "Is it sativa or indica?" And you were like, "Yeah, it'll get you to all those places." Like, it's not even like that. It'll take you everywhere.
Well, listen, man.
Yeah, you don't know that Third Eye was so good.
I like
and
the
Mats.
hybrids.
The Mats was around more.
The hybrids have to have a dominant whatever. The indica has to be the hybrids have to be indica dominant for me to really enjoy them. Sativas, there's sativas that I smoke and nothing happens, but there's sativas that I smoke and they get me higher than the indicas. I just have to hunt them out, and sometimes it's by smell. It used to be New York Diesel.
New York Sour Diesel.
Okay, that Sour Diesel when people had it in abundance, but then people started renaming it and I lost
the original strain.
Yeah, I just bought Sour Diesel a couple of weeks ago. I gave it to somebody. I like sativas.
If you love certain strains,
I'm not that into Sour Diesels.
Like, why don't you?
I never liked Sour Diesel that much.
There's something
I like Headband. I like Maui Wowie a lot.
Like, why didn't you buy Matt's OG seeds? Like, why didn't you do something like that?
Why don't you buy fucking stocks and cows? I don't want to fucking
Johnny Grower to you.
Does he look like Johnny Grower to you?
He could if
hey, strike an image in your head of Johnny Grower.
Right.
You picturing that guy?
Yes.
You know what he does? What his like houses looks like? Johnny Grower.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Right.
Now open your eyes and look at Joey Diaz. You tell me, does that look like that guy to you?
Fucking Johnny Grower to you.
He's like Johnny Overseer. What's the boss?
Let me explain something to you, Lee. First off,
he's not Johnny Grower.
When you grow marijuana,
that's a full-time thing.
You have to experiment with times. You got to get somebody who knows.
It's a lot of effort.
It costs money.
I'm not just keep it in your freezer for an old.
Or you can just be like this.
What do you mean keep?
Oh, okay.
Do you mean to buy a lot or grow it? What are you saying?
Well, no, just to keep it.
You mean grow it? Get seeds and fucking grow it yourself in a closet somewhere.
At a later date, maybe not then, but just like knowing what you know now.
No, I don't. I still wouldn't fucking grow it. I look like Johnny Grower to you.
I've heard people.
I would have put someone in touch with a grower and be like, "Can you get that seed too?
Because it's fucking great. Seed and give me a percentage of it."
Yeah, like I've heard you guys talk about this weed for years.
I got some Afghani seeds, like you want to, but I don't have time to fuck. I don't even know what the
this
fuck
weed
I'm
is like
doing.
the Ring of Gondor.
You know how many times I sprinkle seeds on dust, and a year later I came by and there was pot plants, but there was nothing. There was no buds. There was nothing. It's just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You got to put hydrogen in there and feed the stuff. And who the fuck? I got time at 54 to learn a whole new thing. If I'm going to learn something, I'll learn how to play the guitar.
And you're not going to do that.
I was thinking about it the other day.
Learn to play the guitar?
Thinking about it.
You should do it.
You know what, man? I really enjoy going to jiu-jitsu and writing right now. I really like writing.
Yeah, but maybe after your jiu-jitsu class, you'd tell all the guys, like, "Hey guys, sit around. I'll play a song for you guys."
Fuck that.
You had a nice tough time working out. Take a load off.
Fuck that.
Take a load off, Sally.
Johnny ukulele.
You fucking play for them right there.
I'm gonna play the fucking ukulele. No.
You could do it once you finish the book.
No.
Hey guys, you know me as Joey Diaz, but today I'm Johnny Ukulele. Hit it. And then maybe get somebody else who plays like.
Is he a sexy ukulele player?
He holds his own. You know, he's there. He's in the picture. People have to talk about him when you're talking about who the fuck.
Oh my god.
No,
that's hysterical. That like the sports heroes was a badminton player.
There was. Jack Purcell was a top level badminton player. I did not know. I mean, I know that guy's name. How big did you have to get as a badminton player that I know your name 50 years later?
I don't think they still make Jack Purcell sneakers.
They do make Jack Purcells. For sure. I've seen him.
Nobody knows who the fuck Jack Purcell is.
I didn't know who he was.
Just found out today, right?
Yeah, but I know I've seen the shoe. I didn't know what that meant. For sure. I want to buy another pair of Chucks right now.
I think they wouldn't. I haven't had Chucks in years.
Really?
But I don't think they would work out for me now. I gotta
Because
switch it up.
the no comfort.
Yeah, no.
Put a fucking thing in there.
New Balance sells, one of those companies sells a great fucking thing for your shoes. I had them. I gotta get a new pair of those.
That's all I wear.
But if I walk now, I gotta wear New Balance. If I fucking dress on stage, I gotta wear my Adidas. But I gotta tell you something. I do 2 shows. My fucking Achilles tendon hurts the next morning. My bursitis starts coming back.
See what Miss Pat said about Charlottesville?
What?
She goes, "Relax, white people. Nobody's trying to replace you. Who else would buy New Balance?"
We have wide feet. I can't help it.
I don't know. Yeah, we have white feet.
I don't get that.
Because no black people buy New Balance.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I just got that.
Yeah.
See? I'm so happy we fucking smoked some reefer, Syatt.
Always happy.
So what are we doing tomorrow night? We're doing shows. A show about what?
Schools.
Schools. And what's the name of this show?
Back to School. Ari Shaffir's renamed storytelling show. But no, you're not supposed to tell anybody. The lineup's a surprise.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's fine.
I want a surprise. I'll wait till I'm fucking 12 again.
Okay, fair enough.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Surprise. What are we talking about?
Schools.
What are you talking about?
Think about what this is going to come out before I do the thing. When are you going to put this out?
Whenever you want. Tomorrow afternoon.
When are you planning on putting this out?
Well, whenever.
Well, then do it afterwards.
Sure, whatever.
Just do it after Wednesday or Wednesday night. Put it out Wednesday at 8. You're fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'm gonna probably talk about this. Like, I was in school, not lying for like a while, trying to not lie for a week. See if I could do it. I had these dumb challenges I would do for myself.
When you were in school?
Yeah.
Grammar school, high school,
college.
College.
Yeah. Let's see if I couldn't lie for a week.
Now you're a terrapin?
Yeah.
All 4 years?
Nope. First year, Yeshiva University.
Yeshivas.
Yeah.
And then you transferred in.
Then I lost my religion. Boom. Gotta go. There's a waste of money now. Let's go to state school.
You lost your religion.
Yeah.
Like REM.
Like REM. Yeah. Yeah.
When you lost your religion, what did your parents say to you?
Not happy about it. Not happy about it.
Is that scene in Rounders?
What? When he told them he was going to be a gambler?
When he told them he needed the money and he gave him the money and he goes, before you give you the money, let me tell you a story. I went to a yeshiva, but I didn't want to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot about that. Huh?
I did forget about that.
See if they got it online. Rounders, Matt
Yeshiva
Damon. What was that? He just died, that actor. Martin Landau. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? I was a fan of Martin Landau since I was a kid. He was on Mission Impossible.
So what should I, Rounders, and what should I put
Rounders.
Rounders Yeshiva.
Martin Landau.
R-E-S-H-I-V-A.
Martin Landau, and what's his fucking name? What's the guy's name in that movie? Matt Damon.
Forget that, of course.
Well, fuck you. People think that I don't know what I'm doing here. I know lines from movies, different situations. While Lee finds it, let me fucking give you
that one. Destiny chooses us.
Destiny chooses us. Well, real quick, let me give you a quick shout out.
Quick shout outs.
Ricky Bobby, Andrew Joseph Okaki, Chango Bus 26, Mike Rayback, Trill Chico 14, Jamie Foxton, Chris Tent, and my man Jacob Rogers. You know your Uncle Joey loves you, cocksuckers. You never saw this, Lee?
No, I haven't.
This is what I'm talking about.
Turn it up and press play.
Go ahead. By the love of Christ.
A prodigy, the pride of my yeshiva. The elders said I had a 40-year-old's understanding of the Midrash by the time I was 12. But by the time I was 13, I knew I could never be a rabbi.
Why not?
Because for all I understood of the Talmud, I never saw God there.
Couldn't lie to yourself.
I tried. Well, I tried like crazy. I mean, people were counting on me.
But yours is a respectable profession.
Not to my family. My parents were destroyed, devastated by my decision. My father sent me away to New York. Wow. To live with distant cousins. Eventually, I found my place, my life's work.
What then?
Well, I immersed myself fully. I studied the minutiae. I learned everything I could about the law. I mean, I felt deeply inside that it was what I was born to do.
He's so fucking good, Martin Landau.
Get over it?
Damn, bro.
Old school Jews, bro. You're done.
If you had to do it all over again, would you make the same choices?
What choice? The last thing I took away from the yeshiva is this. We can't run from who we are. Our destiny chooses us.
God damn! That's what I'm talking about, dog. Well, you never really saw that movie about poker? You want to be Johnny Poker?
Rounders?
Johnny Poker.
You never saw Rounders?
No.
Rounders is good. The woman in it is quite annoying.
The brunette?
She's annoying.
Oh, the blonde.
The blonde.
Yeah, the blonde.
She's awful. Every time she's on screen, I want to just like fast forward in the movie theater.
She was a cutie for a while.
Yeah, but that's all she had in this movie. She was just so annoying.
You know,
she was
she
just
was
a
in
downer the whole time.
You know, she was in Donnie Brasco.
Really?
She was like an extra, but she had a part. That was her first movie. They didn't give her a line. They probably cut the line out from the fucking movie.
I gotta piss.
So go. You don't play poker no more, huh?
It's been a while. I gotta get back into it. If I was here more, I'd play more.
When you went overseas, nothing, no poker places, no casinos.
No, I did some gambling on this weird bingo type game at a market in East Timor. Yeah. They're just weird to put money on a number. I figured it out how to play. I didn't like solve it or anything, but I figured it out. And then you spin a die. I hit like 5-1 my first, and then I was playing on house money. They were all staring at the fucking white guy. I just came across. It's like I left in the morning once, and I came across like a, just like a once a week market, and they're all just fucking playing that for extra cash. Hell yeah, I remember that. They were all like, "Fucking white guy won 5-1."
You were really getting into the poker for a while.
Oh yeah, I would win some fucking tournaments.
And life got in the way.
Yeah.
And life gets in the way. It's like my little hobby. Nobody knew who you were. You just go get high.
Yeah.
Eat
Dude, I would get
Chinese
high
food.
at every single break in a tournament. I mostly play tournaments. Every 2 hours is a 10-minute break, and I would they're like, all right, I'm break. Fucking run to my car. Just immediately smoke. The Maui Wowie was perfect for that. I could feed people's souls if I was on that Maui Wowie and just go just for like 8.5 minutes, hear the alarm, and then just run back in, breathing out the whole way, set right back down at my seat, and then just fucking see through people. All in. Time. No, I'm good. Call. You have, I know what you have. Ace-9. Like Ace-10. Like, yeah, I was pretty close. I got you.
How long would you play for? What's the longest tournament you played?
7 till like 3 a.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, you don't know overnight.
No, I did overnight. I cashed at a World Series event once, and you had to come back the next day. And then another time too in Hollywood Park in those qualifiers in some places. It was like poker month. It was it was at Commerce, and I went the next day, and then I was short stacked. I think they changed the tournament time when I thought I overslept, so they were fucking chipping me down without me being there, and I ran in and I sat down, and fucking Michael Buffer is at the next table, and he's like, "Hey, Ari, how you doing?" I'm fucking playing in a hand, and I lost concentration, and I just fucking made a dumb move and dumped off the rest of my. He came over with the fucking. I'm in the middle of a fucking at the final. Just let me alone, man. Final table, not now.
Have you ever gone to
played
Bruce's
back
to
because
play?
of that? No, I've never went over there.
He has
I think they play for like actual money.
Yeah, they play
And I
for
was like,
money.
I got like $200 to play for a tournament. If I
Women
win,
bring you drinks. They light you cigars. They got music. They got food. I heard. I'm not a poker. I'm not a card player.
I like sitting there and then just most of the hands you just fold, so you just sit there and like think about stuff.
The fuck do you think about? You're playing cards.
Yeah, but then you're just out of a hand for like 4.5, 5 minutes. You can eat right then, or you can just like think about shit. Wasn't it headphones? So relaxing.
I always thought if I'm
so
playing
relaxing
poker,
and nerve wracking.
Yeah,
you get the big hands your heart would beat.
Yeah,
but dude, I played with Jerry Buss. I played tournaments with Jerry Buss, with people who had way more money than me. But you all buy in for the same amount, and when you're out, you're out. So it's an equalizer. $225 plus dumb $50 goddamn add-ons for no reason. And then it's like we're all equal. You bust, you're out. So it doesn't matter how much money you got at home or you own the Lakers and I had nothing. We're both gonna try to go far in here. Yeah, it was great. It was such an equalizer.
Now, when
those were fun.
When you played poker, that was it. No blackjack.
No.
No fucking baccarat.
No, why? The odds are against
poker.
you. You don't get a fucking drunk Mexican on payday coming in to change the odds significantly in your favor. You don't get that like you do at the fucking $100 no limit tables. Oh, those are good. You get one of those on payday, dumb. Like, how come you guys, or even the limit? How come you guys are all winning and we're not? You guys talking to each other? No, man. I just sat down with this guy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, then why's all the money over there? Why are you playing fucking Jack 7 so much? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You're bad. They're just drunk. They feel on top of the world. Oh, ship it. Every time you lost a hand, it'd be an investment in your future because they fucking, oh, see, I know I can beat this guy. That's right, you can. Oh, you catch those magical paydays on Friday nights. We'd go down after the Comedy Store. Go at 2 a.m.
Right after the Comedy Store.
Yeah, go at 2 a.m., come back at like, especially if it's on a weekend, you don't have to worry about traffic. We get to the point where it's like Kapparot would be like, we got to leave now if we're going to leave to beat traffic, or we're here for another 5 or 6 hours because we're not going to drive back at 8. So it's either leave at 6 or leave at 10. And it's like, let's keep going. I'm open. Let's keep going. And we just go until 10. Who gave a shit? Me, Cap, and Azizi, we'd all go down. It was great. And then eventually it was just me. They all stopped. Lawrence would go a lot. We'd play tournaments a lot. Give signals to each other at the fucking table. We'd tap each other's foots trying to tell each other if we had ace, king, aces, or kings. And we'd always fuck it up.
You used to go to Vegas.
Yeah, we went to the World Series. He cashed in a tournament too.
How much he make?
I don't know. You make it like, if you just cash, it's so big. It's really like, it's a $1,500 tournament. You'll probably make like $2,200. Just to cash. But then if you wait another hour now, because with $3,500 and a whole group of people go out there, it pays off like place like $250 through like 185 pays the same. So it's just like it starts going, and then you start raising up. And there, if you're smart, if you just slow down, you don't have to make big moves. Play real hands you have. That's what I say. And then you just go up in money until now you're down to like 3 tables. Like, all right, now it's fucking per place. Now I can try to like make some moves and get ahead. But just outlast a bunch of the fucking suckers who get nervous on day 2, who talk to fucking buffer and fucking get distracted. Wait for those fucking suckers to go out. God, I should have done better in that.
You
and I
look
wasn't
good
there on time.
Still haunts you?
It still haunts me.
You gonna make a comeback to poker?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I just got excited about it.
See?
Yeah. Man, those are so fun. I would go Sunday, and it was like if I got out of there, they'd play 7 o'clock tournaments, or was it 4 o'clock tournaments at Hustler? Hustler had the best long tournaments because you really had to like bide your time. It wasn't like a quick go all in shove fest. But if I was out by 11, head to the Comedy Store, go up on potluck. If I wasn't out by 11, I'm just there. I'm in the money. You know what I mean? I'm fine. I'll take Sunday off. Yeah, those would end at like 1 or 2. God, those were fun.
So if you know poker, and those
I played up just off. I had a credit card. I would take money off the credit card, put it back on. I would keep money at Hustler Casino. So I'm like, I need 200 out of my till. When you win big, I was like, I'm not even taking this with me. You guys keep it. I'll sign out. Wow. Great. What was your question?
So, but if you know poker,
yeah.
So those drunk guys,
I barely
come
did.
To the table,
I was only better than bad people. Yeah,
but they're not gonna ruin your night by like hitting on an extra.
Oh no, they will, and it'll ruin your night because you're like, fuck, they got me. Sometimes they'll get you. They'll just go all in on anything just for the fucking fun of it. So you just wait, pick up like real hands.
Oh. And then they win. They beat you on a hand.
We were down to like, you don't really go below 5 people, but you go up to 9. Below 5, nobody hits a jackpot, so for some reason nobody wants to play. But like, it was one guy sitting on one side, and then it ended up being 4 people over here, like up, like here, with one guy alone, and that guy was just a drunk dude in a suit. He just kept like, call, somebody like raise 3, he'd be like all in with like 100 on top, and you just wait. And if you had a hand, you're like, yeah, call, and he'd have like, 10-6. You'd have pocket jacks or an ace king. You're like, I'll do that. And then every once in a while he'd hit, and you're like, fuck it, fine, whatever. That money's still coming this way. We would just split up his money. It was like, hey, nobody's fighting each other. We don't know each other, but we're all taking that guy until he's dry. Oh, those would tip the scales in your favor so much when you saw that.
What do you got tonight?
Instead to go down there?
Yeah, go down and take a ride.
I'll go down.
Smoke a little butter wooski. Eat a little bit more of the Star later. You go down there about 11 o'clock.
No tournaments at 11. Oh, yeah, but I could play the 100.
Yeah.
Hollywood Park's closed. They're building there. But Hustler's open and Commerce is the place. Open. Commerce is the place.
And Commerce got Chinese
Commerce
food.
has bibimbap. They have good Korean. Bibimbap at Commerce is legitimately good. Lawrence will attest to that too.
What's the bibimbap? The sandwich?
Bibimbap, no, it's this weird salad with rice, egg, kimchi, and then you just you eat it separate a little bit and hot stuff, and then you mix it all. It's so good.
It's the recipes to a tremendous fart.
Oh,
kimchi and egg, the shit that comes out of your asshole.
Some seaweed in there. There is some seaweed.
You might as well go to a garlic restaurant and eat one of those whole garlic balls. That first fucking shit is coagulated. What's going on with you? What's next, dog?
I go back to New York.
All right.
I start my tour finally in 2018.
When do you start your tour?
I'm going to do some storytelling show in Denver.
All right.
Get 5 guys. And then I go to the Wilbur and Foxwoods and do an East Coast run. Should be cool to go back on the road. Doing that Joker's cruise, that'll be cool.
What is a Joker's cruise?
What is it?
When?
Oh, first week in November.
Oh, that's
first
right.
5 days
You've
of November.
been going. That's
no,
right.
I never went. I'm going
but
to.
You've been going. You told me about it.
Seems like fun. Everyone just
Have
hanging out.
you ever been on a cruise ship before?
No. The last ship my people were on was the one who was sent back.
Me neither. I'm fucking scared to go on a cruise ship.
I went on the Disney cruise in
Boom,
2000.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I've been on that.
If
that counts.
I don't know.
Disney cruise. Wait, what does the Disney cruise go?
We go to Disney. They have an island in the Caribbean.
Oh, for a real cruise?
Yeah, no, it's a real cruise.
Oh.
How old were you?
12, I guess.
Were you happy?
I got pissed.
I guess, yeah. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool for kids. We went for the...
that sounds awesome.
Whatever it was called. The Millennium. Are you spraying that from your own fart?
I didn't leave that open. I didn't fart. I'm just spraying.
What do you mean you didn't fart? You did it off the top of your chair.
That was that was an hour ago.
Yeah, but it sticks around.
No, it don't, Lurk. This is a good fucking night. Relax, all right? Nobody even smelled the original fucking odor.
What are you talking about?
Nobody smelled. I dropped that fucking egg before. Nobody even sniffed it. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what was happening. Stop exaggerating, cocksucker.
Who's exaggerating?
You are. You're saying that it smells like farts in here. It don't smell
no,
like
you were
farts.
I didn't say nothing. You're the one who sprayed Febreze.
Yeah, I sprayed Febreze just to, give it a little fucking air in here. Sometimes you gotta air out the fucking room. Don't forget, people. You're looking to get healthy. You're looking for supplements. You don't know what to do. Do me a favor. Go to Onnit.com right now. Between the Alpha Brain, the Shroom Tech Sport, the Shroom Tech Immune, the MCT oil. I mean, it's just they're cutting edge. They're innovative, and you know what? They're healthy for you, and it's tremendous stuff. That Hem Force protein, whether it's the chocolate or the acai vanilla, it'll put a fucking hem in your skirt. You understand me? They got club bells. They got kettlebells. They got what do they got now? They got the new Iron Man or something like that.
The mace. And they have the Star Wars.
Star Wars fucking kettlebells. You could throw them up in the air 55,000 times. Listen. Go to Onnit.com right now. Press in
Church.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 10% off your order delivered to your house, all right? You try that fucking Alpha Brain. If it ain't what we say it is, you tell them.
Tell them what it does for you.
We don't even want the product back. We'll send you the money. Alpha Brain opens up your mind. It's a bunch of nootropics and whatnot, which I don't understand.
Yeah, but what does it do for you?
Joe Rogan's world. You know what, man? It makes you more focused and it makes you think a little bit clearer. And you have to, take them for 60 days. It's a great little thing for the fucking mind.
And then you start thinking better?
Yeah, you start thinking better. Maybe you're a little cloudy. Maybe you got hit in the head a few times.
Maybe you smoke too much weed.
Maybe you smoke too much weed. There's always a fucking dilemma.
Yeah.
Besides that, that's it, Ari Shaffir. Now, all right, so Rosh Hashanah. What's in December?
December. Hanukkah, probably.
Hanukkah.
Yeah,
How long is
but now
Hanukkah?
all these holidays shift back and forth. So we have Sukkot in between Yom Kippur and Hanukkah. You got Sukkot, in this year, first week of October, which is very early. Sometimes it'll go to Thanksgiving.
Reform people don't do those.
Reform people don't do. Well, you got to build a hut.
Well, no, we have them
to commemorate being in the desert and staying, I guess, in huts.
And when
How
the
do they
fuck
have
do you
huts?
build a hut?
Your back porch, if you have suburbs, if you have the yard.
Did you build a hut?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you stay back there?
Tarp around it. You wanted to try to sleep in there one night. If it got too cold, rainy, just get out of there. Nothing you can do. But it's just palm leaves over the top as the roof, so you have to be able to see the stars through it. It's great. But if it's too warm, then you get bees. Actually, maybe October 4th is in the middle.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Bees.
And then you have Hanukkah, commemorates reclaiming the temple, driving the fucking Romans out, the little fucking Jewish army driving the Romans out. The middle of Maccabees, guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla radio. Guerrilla radio.
Now, how long is Hanukkah? 10
8 days.
8 days.
But you can do any. That's not a holiday where there's stuff you can't. There's no day where you can't turn on off lights. Hanukkah doesn't have any of those. It's just
really?
all
There's no
happy time.
Shabbat?
There's no Shabbat. There's no special like holiday Shabbat for Hanukkah. You still got Shabbat when it's Shabbat. Saturday's still Shabbat on Hanukkah.
But you can do the lights?
No, not on Shabbat.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
on Rosh Hashanah, even if Rosh Hashanah falls on Tuesday or Wednesday, like those are like Shabbats.
Gotcha.
So you can't turn off lights Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when it falls out. Yom Kippur can never fall out on Shabbat because it's too sad for a good weekly fun time.
Now Shabbat is in September.
Shabbat is Sabbath.
And how come they do Shabbat the festival now in September?
That's Chabad.
Chabad, whatever the fuck.
That's a different thing. That's an organization.
Okay.
Shabbat just means Sabbath.
They have a rehab for drugs. Shabbat.
Chabad,
on
yeah.
Wilshire or some shit. Because I did a thing for them and they gave me
For who?
paperwork of what services they provided. They
Oh,
have a
really?
Jewish rehab.
Yeah, they do
over
good
there.
stuff.
Yeah, they do great stuff over there.
They stink, but they're good people.
Do they have some kick to them?
Yeah, because especially in the summertime, they don't wash. It's too expensive to wash those things all the time. They're heavy, and so they fucking sweat in them, and they stink.
That black suit.
The black suit,
you
man.
take it off,
in
it
August,
stands up by itself, dog. Yeah. Those pants stand up by themselves. Those fucking things.
What about the ones with like the fur hats? What do those smell like?
Oh, those smell like dumpster garbage mixed with the
What
spirit.
the fuck do you
sweat.
think they smell like? Put on a baseball hat for a week in 90-degree weather, and take that hat off and sniff it on Saturdays.
And it ain't like they have squeaky clean hair to begin with. That's dandruff-ridden hair. It smells like toe cheese. Their head smells like toe cheese.
I wonder what you have to do to get the smell out of it. Or
Die.
do you just buy a new
You die.
hat
You
every
get buried
year?
in it.
Shoot yourself.
Yeah.
And they bury you with that suit.
No,
The
you don't get a
fucking
new
bugs
hat.
don't even
I guess
need
you
it.
get it cleaned. I guess you get it professionally cleaned. Wow. What a fucking extra expense.
So you ready for football season? I know you're a
Cowboys are
big fan.
1-0.
They beat the Giants?
Yeah, they beat a huge game. Huge
What was the
game.
final score?
19-3. Dominated them. 35 minutes, 25 minutes, get time possession. Dak played well. Zeke played well. Hopefully he's not going to get suspended because they're going to call the person who interviewed the woman who said there's nothing happened here. They refused to call that, so they have to go to court now. Now the NFL, all they do is say, listen, if you're going to get down on us for not punishing people enough, every time it's public, we're just going to punish people as hard as we can, and then if the courts want to reverse it, then that's on them, but technically we did our part. So let's just fucking punish people without any sort of proof. Who knows? That's what I'm reading. So hopefully he's back for a little bit. But not only is it a win, it's a Giants loss, and they're our chief competitor. Them in Philly.
You learn something new every day.
I think I have decent hopes for this season for the first time maybe ever. After that win, if Zeke doesn't get banned, I got high hopes for this season. But they do this to me every year. Every year. I was in fucking Myanmar watching updates of the Green Bay playoff game, finding a Wi-Fi somewhere and just being there and fucking with a blanket over me. It's so cold in the hills, just refreshing every 30 seconds to look for like what the next play is. I mean, he hit them in the Dan Bailey, best player on the quarterback, hit that fucking field goal. I'm like, yes, tied up, and then right back for another. Fuck.
So
They always let me down.
Fucking Giant fan.
No, Cowboy.
Cowboy, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but they always let me down. They always let me down.
What are you gonna do
For like
at this
20
age?
plus years. Yeah, exactly.
When was the last time Cowboys won?
It's the 90s, man. It's the 90s.
They won in '93.
That's when they won a playoff game.
No.
No, they won one playoff game now. Yeah, 93, and then that was it.
With Leon Lett. He did something.
Man, they
He
were so
touched
good.
the ball.
Yeah, but it was in a blowout win, so it was like,
Yeah.
ha you fucking
But
idiot.
People booked it. Something was wrong with that. If he
Oh, it
would've
could have
hit
been a
that,
record for most points
something-
ever scored in
yeah,
a Super Bowl.
Bookie people fucking.
Oh, yeah, the over-under, maybe it
So
ruined.
that's the last time they won, '93. Did they win any in the '80s?
Yeah, I think they
80
might have
they
won
were
one.
hot.
The 70s was their year, too. 70s was them just behind Pittsburgh. But that's a history shit. I didn't know that. I followed them in, like, the fucking shitty, like, 90s where they won one game. Those are bad. They were terrible. And then they got this guy, Herschel Walker. And they didn't build a team around him. They made an amazing trade to the Minnesota Vikings. And they pretty much took half the Vikings franchise. First round picks the next few years. Second round picks every other year. Third round picks every other year. Just this massive thing. plus all these players for this guy who was a USFL #1 guy. Went for 2,003 yards in USFL. He was great. Herschel Walker could catch and could run out of the backfield. He was great. But the Cowboys just built a franchise off that. That was before free agency, so you had who you had. And they drafted all these great players. And they got all these great players. They keep anybody they want. And they just built this team. Leon Lett, Emmitt Smith. They had all these great players, Michael Irvin, and they weren't going anywhere. These are all Hall of Famers. They were just there. Or they get somebody through a trade after that. But they built their franchise on that Herschel Walker trade. And then they were good. Jerry Johnson came in. He was great.
Remember when we bumped into Herschel Walker at the fucking game?
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
"Tell you watch, he's going to say hello to me."
Oh, yeah, at the UFC.
Because I knew him from the fucking USFL.
Wow. God.
Well, my brother, it's time to get the fuck out of here. We got shit to do and people to see.
What are we going to eat?
We're going to go to the taco place and get some carnita tacos.
Dude, if you're going to be there in the fucking November, I got to show you this one pastrami.
Done.
Okay.
Done. Where is it?
It's by me. It's not too much. It's not Katz's. It's right by me. And it's just like so succulent and good. And it's not like a giant sandwich. It's just a fucking normal, good sandwich.
Yeah.
But it's got it's a bit of kraut on there. They make it their way. Harryonitis.
We'll go there and then we'll go to fucking do the storyteller show on Thursday night.
Yeah.
How's that for you? Where are you at this weekend? Any dates you want to plug where you're here?
This weekend? No. I got nothing. Oh, we announced the All Things Comedy Festival last week of October in Phoenix. So it's the 25th through about the 30th or 29th in Phoenix. Look for tickets right now. I don't know. Google it. I don't know what the official website is, but Google it and get tickets. There's a bunch of fucking podcasts going on out there. Bert's going to be out there. I'm going to be out there. I don't know who else. Doug Benson. I think Burr.
Burr's going to be there. Yeah, a couple people are going to be out there.
Just podcast festival. All Things Comedy. Yeah, I guess that's the only one.
Me, I'll be at the Cherokee Casino in fucking Siloam Springs this weekend.
West Siloam Springs.
West Siloam Springs. This Saturday night, 9 o'clock, and then 2 weeks from now, I'll be at the Pittsburgh motherfucking Improv.
Ooh.
September 27th, 28th, and 29th, something like that. I don't know. Go to fucking improv.com and get your dates. All right, people? Always a pleasure when Ari Shaffir comes on. Lee Syatt still looking handsome and never.
Handsome and never.
Handsomer than ever. That's what I meant to fucking say, all right? Right away, people want to correct my English. Anyway, let me talk to you about something.
You've been here for 35 years.
Ever since we started this podcast, people have been asking us for advice, especially football advice.
Really?
Every fucking week, especially when it comes to the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Browns, whatever. Let me tell you this. Where you're betting at is just as important or who you're betting on. So that's why I always tell people to go to mybookie.ag.
I gave you the advice. Home underdog by more than 7 points.
Would you stop with that already? MyBookie has been in
still go to
business
MyBookie,
for years, and their rep is rock solid. They do 100% cash bonuses, so off the bat, you're making money for doing nothing.
The Browns this week, I could have told you they were going to cover over 7-point underdogs at home. What did they do? They lost by 3.
And they have the fastest payouts. Seriously, just 2 business days after you win, you collect. It's that easy. You know who's going to win, right? Lay down some cash and win big today. I would only recommend the service to you people that's been good to me or my friends, and that's what they've been. That's why I'm urging you. If you're going to put a fucking bet in this year, go with mybookie.ag. This is the way to go. You know why? You win, they pay. It's that easy. You don't have to sit there, wait till fucking Thursday, doomsday. No! You win Monday Night Football, bam! Wednesday, you pick up your little fucking envelope. They have in-game live betting, the most rewarding player perks in the business, an all-new mobile site that makes wagering on the go a breeze. So do me a favor, all right? Like I said, why have a winner if you're going to bet it with a lop and then he don't pay you money and he's got a story, he lost himself.
Never bet with lops.
Boom! Join my bookie and we'll match your deposit up to 100% bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000. You can't beat that. Use promo code. What?
If you put in $850, they will give you an extra $850 to play with.
That's how I'm understanding. Is that correctly?
I said it's up to that. So there might be some levels depending on it. So it's up to 100%.
Up to 100%. So use promo code CHURCH. CHURCH to activate the offer. Visit mybookie.ag today. Use promo code CHURCH today. You play, you win, you get paid. This is your week, people. This is your lucky week.
Look at the odds.
Go to mybookie.ag right now and let's get this party started. I don't want no fucking odds, all right? I already know who's going to win. I'll see you motherfuckers next week. I'll see you other cocksuckers over in Chilliwack Springs at Cherokee Indian Casino.
Where's that?
You know where it is, in Oklahoma. Don't play stupid, all right?
Go hiking afterwards.
Sure, I'm going to hike to the fucking hills and stick on a fucking cactus. I'm not going nowhere, all right?
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone. Put some music on, Lee.
Tell her I said hi. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by
When?
On It. For all your supplement needs. Listen, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for On It. Between the Shroom Tech and the Hemp Force Protein, I live off that shit. Go to onit.com right now and press in.
Church.
Boom. Get 10% off your order. And don't forget Alpha Brain. You got 100% money back guarantee. And they don't even want the product back. Number 2, ever since we started this podcast, every week some fucking body calls me and tortures me about who's going to win this weekend. Is it the Cowboys? Is it the fucking
Cowboys came through.
Cowboys? Is it the Patriots? It's always some story. Well, let me tell you this. Where you're betting is just as important on who you're betting on. So that's why I always tell people to go with mybookie.ag. Join now, today, and MyBookie will match your deposit up to 100% bonus of your first deposit up to $1,000. That means you deposit, they double it, and there you go. Use promo code CHURCH, CHURCH, to activate the offer.
Here's the lock.
Visit MyBookie AG today and use promo code CHURCH today. You play, you win, you get paid.
If you get a home underdog by more than 7 points, 7.5 or more, at home, that's the lock. You'll win 4 out of 5 times on that.
That's what they told Lee. Hit
home
the
underdog.
Music, all right? Fucking home underdog. Oh, shit. It's Wednesday, cocksuckers. The 13th of September.
Play the guitars. I remember this video.
Crank this motherfucker up, dog.
Oh, they were so hot.
Oh, shit. It's Joey Diaz with the 2 wise men.
Oh.
The other one got shot.
Dude, this guy's so cool.
You can't sleep. Oh, you can't eat. Oh, shit. Is all you need. Oh, shit. Here we go, cocksuckers.
Robert Palmer's so fucking cool.
Go, Lee. Here you go. Do the wiggle, cocksucker. 20 to life, no parole. The Church of What's Happening Now with 2 of my favorite people in the world, Mr. Ari Shaffir and Mr. Lee Syatt. What the fuck were you talking about, Locke?
Sleepaway camp.
When that song came out.
Jerking off, finding quiet moments when everyone else is out at archery to fucking whip out a jerk off to one of those
born in
women.
75?
74.
74, so you were 11.
Maybe. What year was it?
85, 86.
Yeah, 11. Okay, yeah. And then just fucking...
You were banging it out
so
when you
hot,
were 11.
so
you
hot.
Filthy little cocksucker at summer camp, coming on people's heads and shit.
It was hot.
And a lot of kids didn't know what you were doing at 11. I wasn't whacking off at that age.
I'm scratching it.
But people were talking about sex and shit. I didn't know what the fuck. You tried to make believe like you knew what they were saying. You giggle along. But you didn't know what the fuck what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like you giggle, ah. You sucked their pussy, and then you had to go home and find out what pussy was and shit. Ask somebody fucking older than you. What's going on, Lisa? You look a little disturbed.
No, my camp counselor was the first time I saw like an actual porn magazine.
From him?
Yeah, and I took. Wow. He had a whole locker in the cabin with it, and I took literally 1 page home. It had 4 signs. I took 1 page home and hid it under the mattress, and my mom found it, and I was the only.
What was on it? Tits?
Did you get use out of it?
Yeah, fuck yeah. It was. I remember it was like a blonde girl, but pretending to be a farmer.
Oh yeah.
She had like pigtails, and she had like the red shirt, the red, what's it called? The flannel shirt.
The one that ties up.
Yeah.
But with it's just her pussy out though.
Oh well, not at first.
Okay.
She wasn't a whore.
But eventually it gets to that in the spread.
Yeah, eventually, and then later in the spread, she showed it to you. But yeah, that was it. I don't even think it had sex on it.
How many times did you jerk off to the same picture?
The first year of jerking off.
Yeah.
When you came, your whole body went through changes.
Oh my god.
You get hungry and shit.
Well, I
sleepy.
I had a really soft blanket. Like before I even knew what porn was.
For a little while.
I would just bunch up a blanket and just rotate on top of it. Like gyrate. Yeah, exactly.
The old just shift around.
And would you blow a load in your little pants?
Nothing would even come out.
Just hot air then.
Yeah, nothing would come out, but it was exciting.
The hot air comes were great.
It was just it was like a pellet gun without the pellets. It just goes, it makes those noises like a silencer.
What the fuck?
For people who don't know at home, especially women, who the fuck